be Tori T, aka 32 Watts, and we are here. I'm trying to get everybody in. We are here to discuss all things Euphoria, the final season. So y'all tap in. This is gonna be good because, baby, I don't know what that is, but okay. But yes, we are here to discuss all things Euphoria, the final season. Y'all look at my background. Rest in peace, Fans Cole. Well, no, not Fans Cole. Angus Cloud. But rest in peace, Rue Bennett. Ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Let's talk all things Euphoria, the final season. I am your host, Tori T, aka 32 Watts. And I'm just waiting for my other guests to jump in so we can get started, y'all.
What that is? Do we like that? Because we jumping. Look. Are we?
Yes. Oh, I ain't got no makeup. That's the first thing I thought about, too. You so aggravating. Rest in peace, Nate. Rest in peace to Nate. Oh, my gosh. Rest in peace to Nate. How dare you bring out that snake? How dare you bring out that snake?
Where you going, Miss Mamas? In the hair?
But no, the makeup, the glitter under eyes was the first thing I thought about. And I was like, I gotta be in character for this Euphoria Live, baby.
You look dehydrated. You hungry? Why you look dehydrated, child?
Rest in peace to Nate, because you dead wrong for having that snake. And that's how Nate just wanted to get up out that hole. He just wanted to pay the people. Like, Nate didn't deserve that. Oh, I wish I had a neck brace.
What we need to sing is "Take Me to the King." I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's
I told you I cried on that final episode.
Leave me at the throne. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory. Come on, who was saying? Who was saying at the proceedings? Who was saying? Where?
Me.
Alone in a room. It's just me and you.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm so afraid of disappointing you. Now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? Hey, chill out. I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my mind feels so cloudy. Guide me until I'm sure I open up my
Yeah, keep going. Yeah. I know you're not going to stop. You gotta at least get up
in my line. The saxophones was ringing. Does that mean to put my child away? Put my child away.
Alamo heard them saxophones got real loud for Alamo.
Look, let my child.
Alamo heard them saxophones, baby. Ooh, what she asked if we can get into it? Because I'm going to start running my mouth.
You gonna chill or what you gonna do? Don't act a fool. Don't act a donkey.
Tomorrow, so I'm gonna get rid.
Let me move on.
Get ready to run my mouth. Again, I am your host, Tori T, aka 32 Watts, and we are here to discuss all things Euphoria, the final season. I'm here with my girls. We in the group chat once again. And yeah, we all felt some type of way about how that final season went. Girl, just come on in. We've been waiting on you. We have delayed. I don't know how to take this. How do I change this grid? But yes. So if you tap in and tap out of our live tonight, make sure you head over to my YouTube tomorrow where everything, the whole replay will be over there. So you can chime in the comments. We will respond. We will hit you back. We will a kiki and be like, child, you right. Oh, I was wrong. All right, tell me about it. You changing your background?
Girl, it was pissing me off. It was jumping.
Yeah, I thought it had a little bass. Like, you know how the bass be vibrating the speakers?
Yeah, but it was my phone. I was like, I don't get what's going on.
Oh, so you seen it too?
I saw it for a moment. I went to go change my own job. I was like, I don't know what I done pushed. I don't know what I done pushed, but it's all over.
Right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hold up.
What's that?
I wanna change.
I don't know how to do the. You said
what the heck?
Green screen. I ain't got no green screen.
Green screen. What are you doing?
Yes, I used that and then I picked a picture to put behind me.
What picture you about to put up, friend?
Let's see. If it worked, did it work?
No, it was
green. My brother. Hey, brother. I should invite my. No, I'm not gonna do that.
It's just green.
You gotta press OK or something.
What I thought I did, child. Hold on. Let me. There's the. Oh, there you go.
All right. So El Draco has joined us. Finally.
You could just say it without that.
Finally.
What, you ain't like my background?
Because I done did my intro back. Oh, nice. Yes.
Where y'all broad found this background at?
Girl, I just went on Pinterest and said background.
Oh.
I'm done. I'm done. Not even Euphoria background.
Euphoria background, yes.
This girl just put background.
Euphoria background, yeah. So hold on, I got a bunch of them that.
Not my washing machine over there knocking around.
I don't hear it. Maybe because he's stirring all loud.
We got the disco ball. That goes with the tears, don't it?
All right.
Oh, that's the filter on your face. I thought you had done.
Okay, that's giving Euphoria.
No, girl, that is glitter. I put glitter on my face. I'm gonna regret this tomorrow.
So she has.
Okay, the roux shit. Okay.
You ain't prepared. Okay, so Badu, show her what you have in honor of the show. Your makeup and.
This is Mambo. Her name is Mambo.
In honor of R.I.P. to Nate. I have my denim jackets. I have my denim jacket because Rue ran round majority of the final season in a denim jacket, and the beverage that we saw a lot in the final episode, everybody was sipping Coke. So that'd be a good little Coca-Cola.
I ain't got nothing.
We drinking one.
I'm just on here.
Well, you got on red. You look like a Coca-Cola.
There you go.
There you red go.
I do got a jean jacket right over there.
That paint and jewels painted a roof falling from the sky.
Throw that thing on.
I don't know.
Throw that thing on.
All right. Let's start from the top then. Euphoria, the final season. I told you, I already expressed to these people right here on my live that I cried. I was emotional. Of course, we already kind of predicted that Rue was not going to survive, but to see it unfold and then all the symbolism and all this and that, it was heartbreaking. And I already also expressed that one thing about it, give Zendaya all the awards, because I can tell you that I did not see Zendaya in this series at all. From season 1 to season 3, Rue Bennett was a total separate person from Zendaya. That's just how good that girl acted those parts. So give Zendaya all the awards. Shout out to everybody, especially this final season. Alamo, What's her boy name? Two Plats. I hate not knowing my ex's name. Let me pull everybody's name up. I don't like that.
Adewale, what's his name? That's Adebisi from Oz.
Adebisi. I know Adebisi from Oz.
That's Adebisi.
Marshawn Lynch was definitely a comic relief.
Oh,
Yes.
Hilarious. He's
great. He's a fool in everything, though.
You got to play yourself.
Somebody said to my they pay him to play himself. To play himself, basically. That Bishop. Okay. Shout out to Bishop, Cassie, Lexi. You'll get a shout out too, girl. Jules, I guess.
The one time Lexi could be useful, she ain't did nothing. We need a storyteller. No, I think I'll just go.
No, but I'm kind of happy she didn't join up with her sister, because what her sister finna do, a content house with a whole bunch of OnlyFans people.
Which would have went. I'm not gonna hold you. It would have went.
I mean, she still was gonna do it, but her sister just ain't finna write no stories for her. But yeah, shout out to the entire cast, all the newcomers for the final season. Everybody did good, so bravo, Euphoria, series finale.
Sorry, I'm trying to clap, but I gotta let the chat. Hold on. There we go.
I know you got the snake in your hand, child.
Yeah, because child, she is trying to go in my pants, and I ain't got time for that.
All right. So the opening of the episode, we pick right up in the basement. How y'all felt about that? That whole
what?
That big I'm so glad waking up Wayne.
I'm so glad Wayne was pissed off that gun wasn't where he thought it was. He went immediately when it wasn't there. He went to reach for the other one. She took that damn knee out. I was so happy. And then finally, somebody popped Faye in that mouth.
She should have popped Faye from Jump Street. First of all,
yeah,
as soon as Faye started asking about that money twice, she should have popped up right then. I'm talking about pull the muffin cap back, Blue, because Faye's doing too much, honey. It's too much. It's too much, girl. If I go down, you're going down. What do you mean? You let me in here.
Exactly.
It doesn't even make sense right now for you to yell. It doesn't make sense for you, but you know she's slow. You know she's slow.
Development was just.
She never
I don't even see how they let. I don't see how Faye even was in the next scene. I mean, Wayne's love for her is real, I guess. But when all them sitting on the couch and talking about something, I ain't let her out. Did you let her out?
Exactly.
Well, they all inbred. They inbred. Yeah. They don't have that cognitive skill for real. Like, why is this a question? Who was standing there when you woke up?
Exactly.
With her.
The one person that was with her. But Wayne, I guess that's his boo. He was gonna save her. He let them do that.
No, he never had no old lady before. It was like, I surely can't. I can't. Not the one I'm trying to put a baby in.
And then ran off with her.
But yeah, Rue almost got caught up, but I'm like, I
thought she was gonna get shot for real. I thought she was gonna get shot.
You thought that was gonna be her injury?
Yeah.
Get off the darn entrance.
Yeah, I was mad. I'm like, if you don't move,
I thought she was gonna get shot when the horse was in the way. When the horse couldn't let her get up and open up the chute. I was like, ooh. I didn't think he was gonna kill her, but I definitely thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, when he hit her and then drag her up out of there.
Why did they drag her like that? Why?
Because they racist. They had to give that.
Drag that girl like that.
They Nazis. They crazy. You know they put that swastika on that girl.
So you're a Nazi now. Well, girl, I mean you let him tattoo that on your back.
Yeah, she ain't smart. She just ain't smart.
I don't have time to be looking for you.
But he was gonna have to take her with her because he wasn't gonna have nobody else.
Yeah.
And I already knew old girl was gonna kill herself one way or another. She kept us.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was actual shit hitting the wall. I mean, actual poop hitting the wall.
The wall. I knew Lori was gonna end it. She was not going to jail for this here.
When she was like, I can't go to jail. Yeah. Heck yeah.
But somebody said Lori looking at everything unfold and realizing she really didn't have to kill herself because the DEA didn't find anything. So they would detain her and then let her go back in the house.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I love the most about how this episode unfolded. Because now I don't know, because they left it open. I don't know if if braids was gone, you know, now Bishop be over the entire situation. He's a better moral compass, but he will make the hard decisions at the same time. He's a better leader all the way around. So I hoped, you know, in Never Neverland that he would then be over everything that Alamo had. Because you can still run these girl strip clubs. It's still a good lucrative business. You just don't have to be trafficking them.
Exactly.
Get these girls some dental insurance. Get them a little insurance.
And get them some believable BBLs and not these fake plastic Barbie.
Baby, that zoomed in on that BBL. I hollered.
That girl y'all heard what she said at the end. She was like, it felt so real. It looked so real. I ain't never want to take it off. The actress, that's what she said. She was like,
I seen that clip.
I ain't even want to take it off. I was like,
no, baby, you should have took it off because that was a mess.
Yeah, but when you ain't got none.
I was crap, but they sent her to Mexico. I mean, it's somebody Alamo paid off to fix it up, so we didn't expect it to be A1 sauce, but
yeah. But for his customers, it was gonna do exactly what needed to be done.
And what did the other girl get done?
She got something on her face. Cause remember, she was all she was sitting down. She was sitting down in the ambulance, which you can't do when you get a BBL. So she had some. She got like face.
With her nose and stuff done. Yeah, face reconstruction and all that.
Yeah, she got.
She was sitting upright, so it was something with her face or something that they fixed. I guess
like rhinoplasty or a filler. I mean, would you have to get all that?
So she had them little things on the side of her head. I don't know. It looked like I got a whole facelift.
Yeah, probably. I'm trying to figure out when her neck got healed.
Oh, broke neck. It was always healed.
Yeah, it was an insurance scam.
That was bananas. When she put the bedazzles on it, I was like,
what about it?
About here.
She said, well, I have to have it on.
A hood rat.
Hood rat.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying. Rue was hilarious. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like you know, I barely like what's the girl name?
Which one?
The Penthouse Barbie.
Cassie?
No.
Kitty at the strip club?
Who was stuck in the house? Who got the man?
Jules.
Oh.
Saran wrap.
Yeah.
And hell, what they gonna slap my girl?
Saran wrap is bananas. The
Saran wrap.
Yeah, that reminded me of what's that black movie when that boy put all that doggone saran wrap around him. Is that Pootie Tang? What is that?
Well, now both of us turned our head to the side. I'm done.
And she said the saran wrap was for me, it wasn't for you, and he had now wrapped his stuff up in that.
And he was that booty call?
Was it booty call?
Was it? But I think it was
when
booty
Jamie
call.
Foxx in there.
Yeah.
I know what you're
trying to make a darn dental nail.
That's what that scene had reminded me of. I was like, what the hell is going on here? But I just don't like her. And I like whatever grief she's feeling, she deserves, because you ain't have no business coming at Rue like that. Your life is equally as fucked up. Don't think because you get to stay in the penthouse and paint shit that don't nobody want. And then the one real job you get, you put dicks all over it.
Yeah, you messed up the one real job, that you could have had as an artist after you done quit school.
It's real. I need to send to y'all.
And that's why I just ain't like the way she was coming at Rue, because Rue was really just like being a dreamer. Like, you know, what you think? You think we could do that? And then you being all snarky, and Rue had to get with you, remind you, bitch.
Exactly.
You want brownie points because his wife know about you? Okay. You still can't do nothing outside of this house. You sit here waiting for him to come by. You find a piece of my drawers and you was about to lose everything. Because you don't have nothing to yourself.
And that was the other thing, I guess. Okay, I guess we'll stay on Jules for a minute. The previous episode when Rue was locked up in the house at Lori Farm, Marshawn Lynch was in the truck and Ruth's phone was ringing and it was Jules' name. So I was saying, okay, so Jules didn't have a chance to even probably talk to Ruth before she passed. So yeah, you in that penthouse just grieving because your last interaction was you slapping her up under the painting and telling her to go on.
Cause that was one of your only real relationships. So girl, you and Ruth, like I said, are two peas in a goddamn pod, bitch. And the pod is nasty.
Yeah, I was gonna say
It's
both of them were
toxic. It's a toxic little pod y'all in.
Rue didn't know where she wanted to be. Jules didn't know who she wanted to be with. She was doing too much with the dad and the son, and it was just a lot.
Yeah, she got what she deserved. I want that grief.
It was already eating at her. You could see it. She looked up. You could see all her ribs. Baby was emaciated. She looked hungry.
As you should, cause you ain't had no business hitting Rue. And I just wish Rue had more spunk.
She should have clocked her like she did Bubble Lips.
Because what you mean you under this doggone painting like a child in a blanket tent? Baby, I had to took her ass all up and through there. Do you hear me? Like, bitch, you got me bucked up and fucked up. You ain't got no mind. And we don't talk no more after this. That's fine. But it ain't gonna be because the last thing that happened was you clocked me, and now got me all
twisted up. Like a.
It's about some Rue. How long you stayed up under there, girl? Get up. That's why I say give Zendaya all the awards, because baby, you was up under that painting for a good minute. Girl, get up.
It made me feel like maybe she accidentally got hit for real.
Yeah,
she had to sit there for a second.
That's what I felt like. I said this was a blooper or something, but it's like, you know what? Leave it in the show. Leave it in the show.
I felt like she had to sit there for a minute, like, now wait a goddamn. Hold up.
Yes. All right. So after the farm, they flashed to what was after that? What we got after the farm scene?
Well, Marshawn Lynch and them, didn't they take us through what happened? They take us through, right? Don't they take us through?
Did they flash to Mexico? I
feel like they flashed to Mexico, and then finally show us that they took the product up out of there. So now we know that there was some form of a switch.
So okay, no, let's go back to Mexico, cause yeah, I didn't like the Coke call about it. He told me something. What am I drinking? And what's the name? And they're like, oh, I thought you was done. And I'm sitting here looking at the TV like, well, what did his Coke go? What you did with this drink?
Okay, so my thing was, now you know how I feel about people watching at corners. Okay, because you know I was peeping the old boy when he was watching Alamo and his mama. When he made that call and there was that chick in that 2-piece red outfit, I was like,
yes, the girl.
Who are they calling? Like, that's a lot of motion.
They was like, that was just a regular person. Nah, there was some. They zoomed in on her. Why they zoomed in on her looking? Mm-hmm. And then she was on her phone or something. What was the significance of that? But yeah.
Exactly. Like, who were you talking to? Were you like coordinating with Bishop saying, oh, okay, well, now you need to come switch out the van? How did they switch out the van? And they were being watched the whole time, and the police, the DA, the police, nobody saw nothing. Or
they weren't being watched over there.
They was being watched when they got to the other side.
Right. They had to let them go to Mexico, get the product, and then come back across the border.
Yes. So they told because he said we told the people at the border just to leave them alone.
Just to let them go. Don't worry about
no description of the van. They didn't know that. No, is that right? Yeah. They didn't listen, y'all all stop. It's okay, because I've been trying to watch this chick not jump off a table. I keep looking over to my right because I keep hearing sounds like but child, no, like I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, they knew Alamo his ambulance service was Gold Rush, so they knew what the van looked like, but they probably had a description that, hey, let the Gold Rush ambulance come through or something like that.
And they didn't check the other one, so they didn't see the other one come through.
Yeah. So now that we know,
do we think? Because I remember they go in and I don't think they switch ambulances. I think they come and take the product.
To
It was
me, they had to
bolted
switch
down.
ambulances
They
because
would
why
have to
wouldn't you
take
just switch the
them.
coke into another freaking thing? Like they switched ambulances.
They showed him take. I thought they showed them taking it apart.
That's
When they
what I'm
got back
saying.
to
They must have
America.
taken two apart because one had drugs in the bottom and the one or hugs at the bottom or whatever you call it. I don't know what to call it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one had that rat in the bottom. That's
Had the
why I was
rat to
like,
let you know, hey, I know it's a rat. So
why didn't the DEA tell their informant, hey, they know something? Like they didn't try to be helpful. They didn't do nothing. They did nothing. They did nothing.
That's why you shouldn't become an
In
informant.
the first place.
Folks don't
Because
care
what are
about
you
you.
doing? Because they don't care about you. They want their
Get off.
information.
Get off
And you could have
going
done
to
how many
jail.
other little funky ass years they was gonna give you. You could have cleaned up, cleaned out, and then came back home to actually having a life and been able to enjoy some of these relationships and friendships. But no, you like from the beginning, she wanted to go back and see her daddy. That's all she kept talking about was I want to go see my daddy. I want to see my daddy. I want to see my daddy. I want to see my daddy.
Ooh, I miss my daddy, but I ain't trying to see bro that fast.
Listen,
child.
child.
I love bro with everything I got in me.
And I feel the same way about my mama. You saved me a place, but make it a long time from now because I'm accomplishing things. Like you got me, you can save me. You're patient and kind.
Right.
You got me.
Right. I was like, child. And so I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I had thought that they just but I guess that made more sense that they switched the
yeah, but okay, I guess
ambulance.
now you got me trying to think like what was the sequence of events?
Okay,
Because-
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now. I'm watching the episode in fast forward. So the first scene was at the bar. I'm sorry, at the barn. And they escaped. Rue was running, getting chased by a horse, being dragged back. Okay, now the second scene is at the diner where Maddie is and Cassie are comforting each other, and now y'all fools have finally reconciled. Y'all whole beef was over this 8-ish ass dude who was I can't even say the word I normally call it.
He peaked in high school. He was the man in high school. He peaked.
Okay, but also Maddie,
now,
I guess she just let that girl be with that man after she knew that he wanted that boy, because he was messing with he was flirting with men. And then started messing with Jules.
Seeing all that stuff in his phone, yeah.
But I think for Maddie, it was also I feel like it was less about bruh. Yeah, and more about the fact that nigga, you was being bothered. Yeah, like come on, we supposed. That's why it was like friends. Like nigga, what? Stop using that word because that's not what we are. You don't do that type of stuff. Because I feel like for her it was like because remember she tells Cassie like he's dead weight, bro. Like you got places to go. He's dead weight. You need to move around. Like move around.
Deep down, I felt like she did miss their friendship, I guess. Yeah. But no, it started off as okay. What you want with me? Because of course the poolside and the fur. Like I'm dressing up for the occasion because I know you, Cassie. I know you like the back of my hand. I'm finna put on a show for you. And then when she found out, so you lied. This where you live at. You ain't got this and that. Okay, and what's up?
She was got you right where you was.
Both of them were
in a shoebox. I could live in a shoebox, and I still got you to where you were.
Exactly. I hooked the fish, baby. So what's up?
She already saw she could, but at least now you know. Now you know this person like the back of your hand for real. Like that girl ain't even have the end, but she was like sign this paper too. Cause I see you already trying to act goofy.
Exactly.
Sign this paper.
Since you think it's a game.
And nothing ever happened with that. Like with whoever the dude was, the Brandon that she signed to Brandon's house. That nothing ever happened with that in the darn
because she hadn't signed the paper yet.
She did sign his paper. She never gave it So she signed one
Yeah, that's how
with
she
her.
never give it to her.
She signed one with her maiden name and one with her married name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because then that's when she went to Maddie and was like, "I got something to tell you. I ain't did it yet, but I'm going to. Like I done signed a little paper or whatever, but it seemed like a good opportunity, and Maddie wasn't about to let that cash cow go. That was her second chance at redemption, and especially knowing that she was already about to be 1 foot out the doggone door with her real job.
And then in the end, it was all about, I guess, their friendship and then their trauma bond. Like we both, this was actually somebody, I guess, at one point in time we both loved.
Right.
Here we are together. Hey, we stuck together because baby,
And that's
what
a
am I gonna
traumatic
do?
sight.
And
That
at
was
the
a
end of the
traumatic
day,
sight to see.
They trauma bond. In the
because at the
end,
end of the day, Maddie came to save Cassie, even though like I guess she couldn't let go of what they had years ago. So she held on to that. She saved her. And when Maddie was in that situation where she's like, damn, I'm down bad and I got to get this man this money and I don't know what I'm about to do. Cassie's like, I'm there for you. And Maddie's like, damn, I just told you. She slapped her down and said, you my B and you work for me. I'm your boss. And you still gonna be there for me. She was like, all right, I can maybe kind of rock with you a little bit. I feel like kind of how she saw it. And that little kiss on the top of the head, that was their little bond actually coming
I got
down.
you, you got me. Yeah.
And that's some real love because now you got to give up coochie. You got to pay and give us some time. I was really shocked by you still gonna have to give up twat when he asked for, because all Alamo said was, all right, I get this out of all your future earnings. Like, that's what it is. Surely you couldn't thought just because you was cute. I'm a businessman, bitch. I hustle hoes for a living. I can get them. You cute, but you ain't no 1 in a million, my girl. Like, this is
the game. This is the game. And you're gonna learn today. Is basically he was like, I gotta teach you.
With that, it was the big question mark. I'm like, oh Lord, how he finna make her work? But no, it was still her being over girls, and whatever y'all make, it's mine. Hand it on over.
Because I was trying to see the names of the girls at the end on the board. It was like Tessa, Kitty. I know Kitty was the girl who was in the ambulance. I can't remember all the names, but I was like, okay, these are, girls from the club who left the club. Maybe the club closed down, or maybe they had the opportunity to leave if they wanted to, or
what was the significance of what was in the box? The IDs?
Yeah, all the girls he had trafficked.
What in
all
the
IDs from sending them to rehab when they would get unruly. He would make an excuse, send them away, and they would disappear.
Yeah.
I don't know, because remember, I don't know, that maybe they was killing them, selling them for their organs and skin and all.
And remember, who said it? To my son, he was gonna put Botox in their tongue so they wouldn't talk. So he was trafficking. He was sending them down to Mexico. Changing their looks and stuff, and then selling them off. Yeah.
Crazy work.
That part.
Crazy work.
That was in the show, or was I dealt with somebody? No, that was in the show. Somebody putting Botox in your tongue, and you won't be able to speak. But
I don't remember that way, but I
find it, child.
I even like when Bishop had said that he was gonna take Maddie home. I knew something was gonna go awry, like the way they was talking when he picked up Maddie. Like I was like, something's interesting here in this scene.
Yeah, you think about that. You thought
why he talking to her so much? He don't talk to nobody that much.
Because he don't talk like that.
He don't talk to Rue like that.
Yeah, he do, but that's because
he don't trust her. So I think he don't trust her, trying to figure her out, trying to get her to slip, trying to get her to say something.
Yeah, he knew in his intuition that.
Oh, here you go. Season 3, episode 7. Oh, so it was Lori who said that. Lori suggests doing what a trafficker named Alamo does to his girls: Botox to paralyze the tongue, which is a dark human trafficking tactic. So it was mentioned in the show.
Oh, okay.
but it was
Oh
Lori
yeah, she did say that. She's like, "Oh, we could do what Alamo does."
what Alamo does.
She did say that when they was talking about what they was gonna do to Rue for being a snitch for jumping sides. When Rue was trying to prove her point. See, I just felt like I said, I felt like he was just talking too much. Like you don't know her.
In the car.
Yeah, I was like, you don't know Maddie enough. Like I could see empathy in him, which is not something that he demonstrates a lot of.
I mean, yeah, he don't know her enough, but she had already then came around a couple times, and of course, with him being Alamo right hand man, like, okay, I guess we
But
done got a
he don't
little
talk to
bit.
none of the guys that often either. Like unless he's asked a
No.
question,
Nobody.
he's just not a big talker unless he trying to really like mull through some shit. But it just seemed like he really was like saddened
He
for
was
her.
comfortable in the car with her, talking to her.
Yeah,
and
I
then
felt like he was sad for her because he knew what was about to
Mhm.
happen next. Whether she
Yeah.
had the whole idea
Nah, baby.
or not,
Ain't
he
nobody
knew.
know that Alamo wanted her bare feet and pregnant in the kitchen.
But I
They-
like that.
with 4 kids.
But that's okay. So that's another I like that you could tell something was going to happen with the Bishop and Maddie thing, because at a point in the car when she was asking him about his dog and she was like, "Oh, you have this little dog?" He was like, "Yeah." She said, "Oh, you're like, I thought you were more of like a Doberman guy." He was like, "No, I like the unexpected." So
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh,
I like to surprise people or something like that. Yeah.
do you?" Okay, so I was like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Well, yeah, he definitely surprised me then. Like I didn't really see nothing. I'm just like, okay, maybe he got acquainted with Maddie. I mean, she got a personality, I guess, that strong woman or whatever. I don't know. Maybe she got a personality that kind of broke him out his shell. So yeah, I didn't really see nothing array, but I did like as the scene went on at the club, he kept his eyes on Maddie. Told old boy, watch my dog. He watched her. She went over there in the little VIP section with him. Of course, he had to go get Alamo gun to his weapons and stuff to so they can go in the back room. But yeah,
and standing
at
guard.
the same time, looking over the shoulder, he looking over Alamo's shoulder at Maddie, like, okay, you all right? I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's why I felt like something was going. He just showed a lot more empathy for her than I have seen in any other scene with him, with anybody else.
And I think that also probably him also probably feeling guilty about the Rue situation. Even though I guess he didn't play a part in it because it was Alamo and Marshawn Lynch. So I don't know if he probably had an idea about the thing, but I think he also kind of had, because he always had a question mark over Rue head, but it was just still something about her. And then I don't know, I felt like he kind of had a soft spot or kind of little bond with Rue, and then it's like she gone. So I feel like that also played a part in him doing what he did to Alamo.
Right.
And it was
how they find out about the DEA.
Maddie.
But
hold on. By Rue going in there thinking that she can vent to one of her friends, her friend Lexi having a big A mouth, saying something to Maddie, whether she was using it as a tool to kind of get on Alamo's side but she let it slip when he was making her feel uncomfortable, when he made her take off all her clothes. And well, no, it was before that. No, was that with the bathing suit?
She was in the bathing suit.
He had her all vulnerable in that bathing suit.
And she thought she was safe, honey.
And he had her all vulnerable, and she let a secret slip, and she was like, "Rude, the DEA," and he was like, "The DEA." Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, she say that she say that at the diner. She said
was that the diner? That wasn't at the diner.
She said that because when they're first talking, she dropped
the DEA at
the diner because she was like, "Yeah, Ruth's been acting crazy, and she's been saying some stuff about," and she don't say DEA, she fuck up the letters. She say like DIE or something like that. We have to go back and watch because she says that, but she says that in the episode beforehand. So I was wondering, I was like, okay, but she had no other information. Like Rue also didn't know what they were going to do, how they were going to do it. Rue just knew she had to play her part, but she didn't have no information about what.
She said in the hot tub. She said in the hot tub.
She says it again in the hot tub.
It says while begging. It says while begging the crime lord Alamo in the hot tub for $1 million to save Cassie and Nate, she accidentally lets it slip that Rue has been talking to the authorities.
Oh, okay. Because the first time she said that she fucks it up at the diner though, and he don't really pick up on it at that point. He just like
like basically
that's before he takes her to the club to have him look at the girls. She kind of she just fucks it up. She don't really he don't really he looks funny, but it was like I don't know what this girl talking about. But let's go to the spot because at that point. I thought he was about to do something weird with her at the strip club. Like was about to tell me what you know. What's this this is DIE shit you talking about?
Oh no.
Or whatever. But that's when she first lets it slip that Ruben talking crazy. Like I don't know what's going on, but this is what I'm trying to do with you. I didn't remember. I must have kind of probably fell asleep. That was a rough night.
But yeah,
I didn't remember them in the tub, but I didn't remember that part.
No, hot tub was definitely the key point because he was sipping his drink and he looked. She said DEA, and he looked at him. Yeah, that was it right there.
Tell me more.
Because at the diner, he was mad at her about what he was mad at Rue about, and that's why they drove her off. Was that the did they get robbed by then? Cause Rue made him mad a couple times. That's why she got buried. That's why she got the apple shot off her head or something like that. He was already letting Rue know, stop playing with me, bruh.
Yeah.
But the DEA
Rue should have never said nothing about nothing. That girl to be sober, she was doing some stupid shit. Like, god damn. You just down bad, girl. You don't know how to make no real good shit.
Why did she tell Lexi and then they go run their mouth and now he go mad behind? Yeah, Rue just stressed out. You know. Oh crap, I burped. Oh crap.
That's why you can't talk about street stuff with your folks, with your non-street folks. Especially
Lexi behind. Lexi, girl, just go to work. Okay. All right, so should we just go dive off the deep end? Rue's final moment. Okay, what's up?
I was about to say the next scene was when they went there and Alamo was basically like trying to put her at ease while everybody else was kind of side-eyeing each other. He was trying to put her at ease, like, hey, you my star, like you did that. I like how you did that. Let me give you a little money to, make you feel like you should get comfortable. And then I feel like, because it's been so many people just in the real world just dying of these fake Percocets or whatever. So I feel like he gave those two that he had were like real ones. And the other ones he gave her, I don't, or did he even take his?
He switched it. Yeah, he took it. I think he switched them because remember, he don't give them back. He don't. I feel like he switched it. We see him take it. We see her take it. And then he puts it in his pocket.
He
puts it up and then he was like, remember, he puts it up. It's not sitting on the table no more. Then he places it back on the table.
Okay.
The bottle
back on the table.
I'm about to say he put the pill in his mouth and dropped
he did that.
I don't remember her taking a second pill.
She took it while they was asleep. She took the next pill
before she started listening to the Bible.
Yes, of course, because that's how she died. But no. Yeah, like I'm with you. The 2 pills he put on the table, that was to, get her to trust him. Like what
was in the bottle was real.
I'm really helping you. So yeah, I take this from my back. And then somebody pointed out, when you see Alamo take damn pill, none for no god doggone back. But anyways,
to get
that
her
was to
comfortable and
that was
think
to
that
get her
okay,
comfortable
and that's why
to
he
trust
tells
him.
her. That's why he tells her, "Now don't go crazy." You know what I'm saying? Like I know what you used to do, so don't. That's why when she was like, "Man, I used to love taking these bitches. This was my
Yeah.
thing. This was my
And that's
TikTok.
it. No,
This is
he
my
said it on the
TikTok."
table. He said on the
Mm-hmm.
table, you know, he know this her drug of choice. That's why he told me something, don't come back for more.
Mm-hmm.
So, so my whole thing was, okay, you know this man is a drug dealer, and you gonna take these pills from him. If you
Without
had to
the
go to the
testing.
doctor's office to go get your hand stitched up, why didn't you just ask for some legitimate pills from there? Is it because you had already been hospitalized for drug seeking stuff and maybe they weren't going to give you what you really needed?
Yeah, I mean, I can see you not asking them folks, but I can't understand why you went and test your drugs. Like you just had somebody. You got at the beginning of this whole thing. You just had somebody die because stupid didn't clean off the scale all the way. That wasn't even a full fit. That wasn't even a full fit now. OD. That was just because the dust was on the pills.
Couple particulates.
Why would you not have done the same thing Ali did? You should have tested every pill in there, because I don't think all of them was fentanyl. I think some of them were. So eventually, he was banking on Rue taking too many, taking more than what she needed to get comfortable. But there was at least half of them.
Or taking enough, like of course take one at a time because she was clean and all that stuff. Taking one at a time because eventually you finish the bottle, and that one or two that I put in there was gonna do
take
work.
You up out of there.
Yeah,
because I gave you a week off. That's enough time to take all of them.
Yes,
that's enough
for a
drug addict to get goofy. Yeah, and I think it was probably half and half because that's the way that Ali ends up crushing up one. The tested, and when that thing came back positive,
it probably was all of them. Regardless of what
I think it probably was all. I think that first bottle was what it was supposed to be, and then I think there was like a little switcheroo, like a little okay, cool, or because that's the only way that could happen. He had to switch them. He
had to switch what?
He had to switch it up.
Oh, okay. But no, I felt like the bottle that he gave. Okay, she back. Okay, the bottle that he gave her. Yeah, it was. He knew it. He already. Hey, this bottle is the end of you. You got a week off. Here go a stack of money. Go have some fun. Get you some rest. You look like you in pain. Good job. Because I honestly feel like nothing in that safe was. I don't even think she really got anything out that safe because we see that she did leave the stuff in there because at the end, old boy had the light bulb went off on him because he
she don't. She get the stuff. Remember, she got the bag.
No, I'm talking about she left some of the fake stuff in the safe because Wayne at the end when he was on the toilet.
Wayne was on the toilet.
And he was like, well not at the end, but in the episode when Wayne was on the toilet and she told me something, I told you it's a laxative.
Yeah, she didn't take the drugs. Like, she took the stuff. She took the stuff. He was like, because it was dawning on her like, wait, ain't no money here. This
no money here.
Because so remember, I was afraid what she took from me is worth more than money or drugs. Like, nah, I need the stuff.
It was just evidence that he trafficked women and all this stuff. Because I'm sitting here like, she ain't take nothing of importance. That was a setup. He wanted her to go there and they kill her. But since she made it out, he got to do what he got to do.
Plan B.
Have you some fun. Here goes some money. And also, I feel like Ali, that's why they kept showing like the bottle was prevalent in the camera, front and center in the camera. And I felt Ali knew Root well enough, knew addiction well enough, and knew her habits well enough that something wrong. That one, the bottle's still full. Yeah, let me test this because I think what happened is what I think happened, and that's why he only had to test one because he knew she wasn't gonna be laying on that couch like that from just taking one.
Hold on, y'all.
So that's how Ali, he knew her habits enough to be like, Nah, something off. One would not have done that. I understand she was in physical pain, and that's why I
I'm
said I felt like
surprised
she
that
was
he
in
didn't check it
pain.
beforehand. That also surprised me. Like
She pull it out in front of Ali beforehand?
I was about to say,
I
I
think
can't remember before she went to bed. That wasn't the case, so she did it while he was asleep.
I, yeah, I think he had already walked out the room and told her that the couch is hers, good night and all this stuff. I think that's when she pulled it out because she was laying there rubbing her hand. I guess the pain was starting to come back in her hand and all that stuff. So yeah, that's why I say I felt like she was really in physical pain. That she felt like, okay, one ain't gonna hurt, but it's Alamo.
It hurt
Yeah.
me.
Alamo one.
And that's why I'm sad that she was still trying to live that secretive with even with Ali. Like you came to Ali for a reason. Like if you was gonna think about taking it, or even the fact that you still had them on, you had them on your person when you came to Ali house. So like I was sad that she did not fully trust
I don't think she
that
pulled
she
him
did
out.
not trust herself or Ali enough to be like, hey, Alamo gave me these. I want to take one if I'm in so much pain, but I'm gonna let you get the one to give them to me because I just don't. I believe Ali would have tested it. Like I know who you've been
Speak up
working for.
about it.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
know who you like. Ali would have went through the necessary things. Like, okay, no, let's go to the hospital and get you some real Percocets. Let's get you some real stuff, and then I can baby feed those to you. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you
Basically,
feel better, we gonna flush
speak
them
up
bitches.
about it. But
Yeah,
no,
like I was
she
real
laid
sad.
down and then pulled them out.
But I think
'Cause, yeah.
she borderline was being an addy. Like if that one would have did her right, she would have slipped back. She would have because when you're not trying to, when you think about the
People who relapse.
psychology of an addict, like when
Mm-hmm.
you're not trying, you don't allow yourself when you really ain't trying to be in that, like, you gonna overly share. It's like, hey, bro gave me this, I am in some pain. You help me. Give me some other stuff if this not gonna be it. But I can't be trusted with this mess here. I can't be,
But
and
I
because even
also,
Ali
yeah.
tell us about that. Like, nah, I don't even play with the drink. Like, I'm gonna have to go figure out something else to do to be a service because
Yeah.
this
Or he
ain't.
gonna fall back into
Yeah,
having that. He
yeah,
said, yeah, I took a drink. But he know that if he would have kept on feeling what he was feeling and sipping that sip, that he was going back down that hill. So he had to go to
yeah.
that meeting, but make it
Hmm.
known. That's why I felt like that was a powerful monologue. That was when it was basically them talking to the audience or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was good.
But I feel like
His monologue and
it
everything.
showed a lot about being a sponsor. Like that thing is a very difficult space to be when you're still always fighting your own demons. And to be losing your people left and right, and a lot of them were young people that, and and you still standing, you still your addiction ain't took you out, yours ain't no worse or no better than nobody else, but it ain't took you out. Yes, you have lost some things, but you still standing. You still got a space to do the things and be the person that you want to be. So I thought that was like really good. I feel like a lot of sponsors could understand that monologue at an integral level, for real, about like, yo, keep your head up. I get it. This shit hard. This shit is difficult because to continue to lose your people like that, back to back, even if it ain't back to back, but the fact that you got a notebook, you done lost enough that you felt like you needed to start a notebook because you understand that addiction takes people out, and everybody think they can do it just one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I liked about when the director guy was saying at the end. He was like, I struggle with whether or not we wanted Root to like come out of this on top, but the reality is most of them don't.
I
Like
was going to say,
they just don't.
I was going to say, name a movie where you've seen a drug addict like really survive to the end or like thrive. You see, like you really don't.
Ray Charles.
Ray.
Okay, I get it.
Ray does conquer his addiction.
He got that dog food. He did that.
Yeah. He got
They
all
had
that.
him
There's
laying
not
on
too
that
many of
pot.
them. It's not.
It ain't too many.
You don't see it often.
Yeah.
But because this isn't real, this isn't based off of necessarily like a true story. He could have wrote it where she does go to the homestead. Like that would have been beautiful.
Yeah,
But I
where
feel like
she
people wouldn't have
continue
learned
her fight.
anything.
Yeah.
They had to learn something, just like 13 Reasons Why. If the person hadn't done what they did, it would be no point to the show.
But also a lot of movies and stuff, this generation, I guess a lot of TV shows and that's dealing with these type of topics, they're putting more of the reality ending in, like you said, 13 Reasons Why and all that stuff. They putting more of that in the end and like, hey, it ain't always sunshine and roses.
Consequences.
So we got the Ali conquered his, but we also get to see somebody.
I think it's important to see both because they do have. There are a lot of stories, like whether we know them or not. There's a lot of stories where people. Yeah, so I like that
Ali's backstory. That's why they showed us his journey. Also, I think that was also the significance of that too. So,
and it's good to see that you're gonna lose a lot along the way if you keep fucking around with addiction. Like you're gonna lose a lot. We never see his family again. We never. Them folks ain't got nothing to do with Ali. I don't give a fuck how many people or how many koofy hats you decide to wear. Yeah, we don't care. We don't care. Me and mine are gonna go on about our business. You dead to us.
And he definitely put that koofy down after Rue died anyway.
He said I was
quick. He said, "You know what?
I was a Muslim. I was a Christian."
He said, "I got something for this." He said,
"I'm gonna go with these white folks in this homestead."
We're moving too fast. We're moving too fast. Let's rewind. And now let's talk about the dream sequence. I guess you could say because baby,
chronologically,
what? No, because y'all done talked about her taking the pill on the couch and stuff. So where we at now?
Hold on, it sounds like somebody at the door.
Cause we ain't talked about the parkour. Cause I hollered, baby.
Oh girl, I
want to talk about the parkour.
All I could think about was The Office. All I could think about was them fool. Is that fool the jumping off of that roof into a box that was empty? And now you done fell through this box. Get y'all life together. What do you mean he escaped doing some form of parkour? If y'all don't get out of here,
see how he was shimmying?
I gotta find the article. They said somebody did that in real life. Hold up. Inmate escapes doing parkour. And somebody said this was in the next county over. Somebody in the comments. And they said it took them a while to find this man. Danilo Cavalcante from Chester County Prison in Pennsylvania actually escaped prison doing parkour.
Dang. No, I can hear you though. I was trying to.
And it's the exact same way. So what's funny is the director probably got it because he did the parkour style crab walking up the wall. So the same way that Fez was going up the wall. So that's probably where the man got it from. But yeah, Fezco. Girl, get back to the scam because baby Fezco escaped prison doing parkour.
I'm coming.
I know. I like how he was shimmying up the wall.
Rue said, "Oh, he did it.
He did it." And then what pissed me off, what I already knew once I saw that part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, really, when she first started having a hard time breathing, like when they kind of like did the.
That was kind of after they showed that.
That was after the dream sequence.
Yeah, that was after we started getting. That wasn't parkour scene because parkour scene they made it seem like it was real because Ali walked in there and she eating cereal. He just woke up. He walked in there. She was eating cereal and he said, "Oh, you're up early," and he turned on the TV.
Talking about right before that. Right before that.
Yes, girl. I'm watching it. I'm watching it on my phone.
We didn't see her hard for breathing until
didn't see that until after.
A little bit after that.
That wasn't until after.
They made it seem like it was for real.
She woke up. Hold on. She woke up. She saw the news. She got in the car. She drove past she went to the store. When she was leaving the store, that's when she saw her mom and her sister, her mom and Gia in the car. Then she had that flash or whatever of Fesco in the
No,
field.
and she saw Jules right down the
Riding
street
the
on the
bike
bicycle. So
the bike on
that's
one side of the
kind of
street, and then her mom and her sister on the other side of the street. She saw Fesco in the grass or whatever. I'm trying to fast forward through here fast.
no. Then they showed the clip of her and Fesco, hugging and stuff, well, arm to arm.
Then she
But
went to her house and she was like, "Let me start going through this stuff in my house." She climbed through the window. She saw the police, ran past the police.
No, the roadblocks. Yeah.
When she started yelling in Fesco name, I was like, I definitely know this not real. Cause
she going into the house.
So when she started, people pointing out a lot of stuff, of course, that I didn't notice at first. But when she driving, okay, of course, I felt like it was real. Like, oh snap, Fesco. I mean, not real,
already. I knew it wasn't.
Yes. When she saw her mom and her sister, like, why are you having these
I'm
visions?
not talking about that part. I'm talking about the beginning of the scene, and then she run out, driving down the street. And then it kind of clicked like, okay, this is a trip down memory lane. Somebody else pointed out oh, you should have known that it was a dream because she crashed that van. How was she back in that van? Because she crashed that van when she saw the burning bush. She ain't drove that van no more this season.
Okay, maybe that's what it was, because there was something at the beginning. Like, it was something at the beginning of that sequence that I already knew, oh, she's dying.
That's what I'm saying. The sequence, I think you're thinking of the sequence in the wrong order. I'm watching it because
in real time.
In the wrong order, because the very first thing, like when she first leaves that store, that's when she starts having those visions of her family. So when she saw her family and Jules and stuff, that's what I was like, well, why?
Okay, so in the first few, I pause. In the first few moments, what you think? What it was? Hey, maybe I'm just slow because I ain't clicked. I was like, oh, this girl going to find fast. But
it was
what do you think?
I thought she went to go find Fez. I did think she went to go find
Fez. I'm talking about Eldred. She said she in the first few moments. What do you think it was?
That's
for you?
What I'm about to say. Maybe it was the van, because before we get to
the van,
maybe because before y'all get I
might
be remembering it wrong as far as
driving in that van.
But I recall watching in real time, something triggers in me that's like, she's dying. Like it was before it was before we saw her parent, and before it was, and so maybe it was the van, maybe it was the van, because
that's
again,
what I'm saying, in the beginning
you ain't
of that
had the van. Because it was something about it. Everything I knew once she woke up, I was like, this not right. Something wrong here.
Okay.
Like something wrong. And then everything that happens after that, like I was like, oh yeah, this definitely ain't it. This definitely, dang, my dog dying. And, oh, she getting out of there.
And my other thing was that I was teeter-tottering with, of course, I laughed. Like I said, I was laughing because Fez went up that wall. But I know that, of course, we don't have Fez in real life. So, I know we're not about to see him.
I know we're not about to see, bro.
After the whole thing, my prediction, my little, theory was that in her mind, of course, she going to her happy place. Like I said, in her mind, her friend is free. Her going down memory lane, that's her freedom. Her reaching the clouds is Fez being free. She being back with her mama and wrapped in the arms of her daddy. That was her life flashing before her eyes and stuff. So yeah. But it was like, I know we ain't finna see no Fez for real. So what? And then the score,
and maybe the extra that breathing part, whenever it happens, it solidified it for me. I was like, because I felt like something was awry, and then when we saw the mom and Gia, I was like,
we ain't see Gia.
I mean, the mom.
In the car.
In the car.
My bad. Yeah.
I was like,
I'm about to say the actress said she wasn't coming back at all this season. So, but no, that was a clip from the previous season. So yeah, in the car. My bad.
Yeah. So I was just like, yeah, I stand on it. This is not really. This is not really happening. And because it's not really happening, I was just like, okay. And then, like I said, when she went running, saying Fez if this was real, you better let them know Fez in here. Like, not all y'all gonna be dead. Everybody.
Somebody had symbolism. Yeah. Somebody had symbolism on the roadblock saying that was parts of her mind and her body that didn't want to let go yet. That's why they would stop her. That's why the police said it's dangerous. You can't go. But she's like, that's my house. Let me get to my house. And it was like her being so hard headed that she broke through and still ran down that alley. So somebody said like the significance of the two roadblocks was
and still
her body.
I saw that
not ready to let
symbolism.
go.
I saw that symbolism as the thing that's been keeping you from being able to go back home. Because we had all season that you could, before you knew that they had done. I'm talking about before you knew that Bishop had done talked to your mama. You know, like, oh, I done reached out back home because we done got enough information about your big goofy ass. I feel like those were like the roadblocks, her mental roadblocks of not being able to go back home. Like,
okay,
we know she calls and leaves the message about, you know, dang, I want to come back home. Like I want to come back home, but her mama.
But did she actually talk? She left a message. Or did she actually talk to her mom in the church?
The first time, but then she talked to her mom when she called. When the mom called, yes, in the church.
Okay.
In the church,
she could have been on prodigal son, but no, she didn't go home in time.
Yeah, she could have went home then.
She was a sacrifice.
Yeah, that was your. I feel like before that, you know, your mama wasn't answering the phone for you. Like it wasn't happening. But the fact that she did and she told you that, you know, she loved you and da 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 da. But I also understand now not going back because when she says like
Alamo to get her.
Yeah, like I get that too. But at that time,
she was still tied to them. She didn't want to bring them back into her situation.
But she also realizes that somebody from that camp has talked to her mom. Because remember, the mom said some shit about, I heard you were doing better. Like, I heard you were doing good.
I thought maybe Ali, because she would keep in contact with her sponsor.
Yeah.
Ali and the mom would stay in contact.
Yeah, but I thought that was Bishop that had done called. Remember, he was like, I talked to your mom.
But that was through Bishop mouth. He said, "Yeah, don't make
That's
me."
What I'm saying. I feel like Bishop
told your mom
called.
that she was doing good. Yeah.
I told your mom so I felt like good. That all played a part because the fact that he had said that she said that, you know, I'm proud of you. I heard you doing all right. You know, she was like, I'm not doing that great. Who could have told you that? Like who could have told you that? Now I can't come home, but I wish she would have, even if it was just for a moment, because that was at least your window of your mama. Because you know you have all those inner thoughts of like, damn, she hate me. You know, even when she leaves that first message of like, I know you don't want me around you. Like I know I'm a fuck up. Like I get it, I know. But for her to have had that brief conversation, I just wish, like you said, it would have been a prodigal son moment. Of like at least come back so that your last moments with your mom wouldn't have been your last physical moments of being in her presence could have been the way you wanted it to be.
Now after that little scene, it's an image in here, and I want to see if I can find it. But after Ali tested them pills and he was standing up against the wall, I want to try to find it. They put him in a position like he was on a cross. And I don't know if anybody else seen it.
Oh, he was in the doorway?
Yes. He looked like, yes. Yes. Hold on. I don't know if this is the scene. Was that the scene? It looked like it. Yep. There it goes. I don't know if it was just me, but I was like, damn. I was like, they going crazy with the little imagery in this and the illusions. They are. I don't know. I'm trying to pause it at the right part.
Yeah, I'm watching it now. I'm trying to see.
Okay. Don't that. Hold on. Get my phone. Get the phone camera. Come on now.
It ain't gonna do it.
Y'all see it?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, am I tripping? And the way he kind of, and you know how they be like, and Jesus hung his head and he died. He like literally was like, And that was like the end of, at least
he was about to sacrifice himself. He knew at that moment. And see, I saw that as like in that moment he knew he was about to sacrifice himself or whatever to bring to avenge Ruth or wherever he was willing to put himself on the cross.
And remember, he was already down because he told her last episode, he was like, I can come with you. And she was like, no. Because remember, I was like, maybe he followed her there. Like, he was gonna be down for
Now I
her
remember you kept
regardless.
saying, "Oh, he gonna follow her there." No, she
I was
did not
like,
let him follow her. That's why she snuck out, so he wouldn't follow her.
well, at least he came back with the get back because who?
He
But
had
it
enough
wasn't
information
hard.
to be able to find Alamo. Like it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. He knew where he was gonna be. He knew.
It was
At least she
Alamo.
was telling somebody the truth. At least somebody knew the truth and the whole truth about Rue, because it's like she would give people bits and pieces of herself, and I wish that she would have done it more strategically, because maybe she would be alive. Like even though Maddie really cared about her, it's like Maddie didn't really know everything about her. Jules didn't know everything about her. Lexi didn't know everything about her.
Yeah, but it was also the point of view that he understood her. He cared for her. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was her. That was her only safe place though. Like that was it.
Yeah, and also another thing that you can point out was Rue. What was her biggest reason for her addiction was that she missed her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Here this man is my sponsor, the only I guess you could say father figure in her life. So that was another thing that I felt like why she also confided in Ali, other than him being, a safe place or whatever. She needed a daddy. She wanted a daddy, and at the end, Ali said, "My daughter said this was the most peaceful place on earth." So he took that role as, her father, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and he done lost both of his kids.
And then the little girl said, "Oh, that cow was born 3 months ago." Rue was reincarnated into a baby cow. That's
yes, because they told her you should come back. You should come back in the spring. That's when she gonna have her babies, her baby or whatever.
Oh, and she came back as the baby and reincarnation.
Yeah. All right, we skipped over
that meeting. When he went to that meeting, the meeting is the scene right after. When he went to that meeting and he was telling them people about his crisis of faith and how he was ready to lose it all. That's fine. She got opinions too. That he was ready to. He basically was telling everybody, "All right, in his own way, I'm letting y'all know what I'm about to do. Like this about to be my last meeting. Y'all
lost all religion and I lost all everything. Hey, I gotta find some other way to make this world a better place. I'm sorry. It ain't finna be in these meetings no more. I can't make the world a better place in these meetings. I hope y'all. Yeah, I'm giving y'all this monologue. I hope y'all understand and let this be a warning. Hey, keep coming to these meetings and do what you got to do. But I've been here for many years and I'm done. This is my last meeting. I'm finna go find something else to do. And so yeah, when they panned over the club and that truck pulled up, I said, what they said in ATL, I know that ain't who I think it is.
We already knew what he was finna do because he was in that kitchen. As soon as he came out of that meeting, he wasted no time.
Well, I guess it's me. I'm slow. It's me. I'm slow because I'm sitting here like, okay, Ali, what we better do?
Yeah, we start that thing off. Who you sneaking in? And then where is security? Alamo, you ain't got no security. How you let that man in there?
Okay,
with a duffel bag full of...
So the screen, security was at the door, but we seen Ali where he stepped to the side or something. So I think he like knocked the man out or something. It was somebody at the door before Ali walked in.
He did something to the man at the door and then locked him out. And then locked him out.
And then I heard you
trying to kill nobody but Alamo. He had a one track mind. Going there like Rambo.
He was like, "Hey, I know he got henchmen. That's why I'm already know what to expect. But as long as I get that one, I'm good." And that's where Alamo went in. But no, I think
honestly, he could have shot out everybody and would have brought Alamo out. Yeah. But he even tried to talk to Marshawn Lynch about like, okay, well, where your folks at? I'm here for Alamo. Like I ain't here for you. I
ain't here for all that. But let's be real. Don't lie to me. Who gave her this? No, I know. Where's Rue or something like that? Oh, she overdosed. Who gave her this? Like, come on, but no, it was security at the door. I think he knocked them out. As how the camera was angled when at the doorway. I think it was somebody there, and he knocked them out before he locked the door.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping through the episode, and I'm trying not to, because it seemed like we're going to talk about the attack part.
Okay, we skip to what's before that? Before we skip to it.
I'm laughing at these fools in this house where both Lexi and Lexi has on this like tie and shirt combo thing, and whatchamacallum coming down the steps like she's the man of the house about to leave and go make the money, and Cassie in here again dressed like she's about to audition from Oklahoma with this pink plaid outfit on.
With the little thing on. The whole Cassie and Lexi scene, I ain't too much care for it. They wasn't mourning my girl. Lexi, I felt like she did feel some regret for the last conversation she had with Rue, and that's why she said the Bible just was sitting on her couch and staring at her. But honestly, I didn't care too much for that scene because I'm like,
I didn't like the way, and what you got to also remember, they all thought that she was still using, like, actively.
Yeah,
like, they all were.
And that was the last argument.
Yeah, and Rue's conversation didn't, because Rue was so engulfed in like what the Bible was doing and what she was doing. It always came across as though, like, those, in their mind, those were tell signs of, she is still doing drugs. You see how that don't make no sense? She's just out here rambling. She's out here
that's
doing
why I say, that's why I feel like Lexi in that scene, I guess, was kind of feeling bad for the last conversation her and Rue had. But it was also, okay, yeah, Rue was reading the Bible. Let me see why she was reading the Bible. And then now you realizing, okay, Rue was talking about some stuff because here it is in this Bible that she was reading and all that stuff. So
that sounds far-fetched to you because you ain't never read it, but it really wasn't crazy. She was talking about the burning bush because there is a burning bush in the Bible.
Yeah,
and the fact that the only thing that caught on fire when she wrecked that car, that's crazy. Not even the car ain't even catch on fire. The tree did. That's crazy.
The tree.
And Lexi is a skeptical and like analytical type person. So to me, it doesn't even seem like she would be like religious. It seems like she would be like agnostic or like atheist or something like that. Like she
that you can tell in the way she described it. Yeah, in the way she described the Bible.
Girl, answer her.
Oh, she right here in my face. But no, you can tell in the way she described the Bible. Like, it's a lot of stuff going on up in there.
Yeah.
All right, y'all go ahead and talk. Hold on.
And even how she was like, how it's good and bad. It's like, it's wild and regular things. Like, it's all, there's so much. And she hadn't even read a whole bunch of it, but she, whatever she had read was enough for her to feel the way she felt. And I'm rewatching. I think it was just the fact that the pills were on the counter. That's what it was. It was the fact that the pills were on the count. It was on the table. Well, on that first when Ali woke up and came to the front, I was like,
okay.
Oh nah, that's not how Ali would have responded to the pills being on the table.
To seeing I get it. To seeing the bottle on the table.
That's what it was.
He would have immediately ran over there and probably grabbed it and immediately tested it. Like,
what's letting her go nowhere? Like, even if he was gonna have to get a little, like, no, sit your ass down. Like, he done already lost his turn. He wasn't gonna let Rue just walk out the door like that. Like, no, let's talk about this shit. Let's really fuck that. If he out, we'll see him if he's still gonna be out. But we gonna talk about this shit right here. When I went to bed, that went down. Now I done back up. You see here eating a bowl of cereal looking like Friday, and I ain't got no fucking milk. Nah, hell nah. I think that was the thing. As I'm now rewatching it, I was like, that must have been the thing. That's how I knew immediately whatever's about to happen next. She is either dying or is about to die. Like that has to be because that's not his personality. You can't be ready to ride and then just let a nigga walk out with a bottle of pills.
A pill bottle sitting on the doggone table.
With no prescription.
Okay. Yeah, nothing on it. Okay, I get it.
Yeah, giving street pharmacy. So I think I was already mentally prepared for like,
I was too busy laughing because she's telling me he did it. Oh, he did it. I was like, he climbed up that doggone wall, baby. What in the world? Yeah, it's a little parkour crawl. That was a mess. But yeah, that was funny. Yeah, her trip down memory lane. And for her to end up in her old bedroom. And her mama and somebody else pointed out that you should have known it was a dream sequence because the mama just sitting there stiff and ain't say nothing, ain't do nothing. And I was like, man, I wasn't thinking about all that. I mean, I'm just seeing my girl.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
That too.
so I
Especially
guess
based off of
that's
their last conversation, that wouldn't have been a mother's
yeah.
response. Like it was very like, oh,
It was ethereal, and then it was like
Yeah.
it was real. It was another religious thing because in the Catholic religion, it's like you pray to Mary because you're like, but you basically want Mary to intercede, like to Jesus. Like, okay, a child is gonna listen to his mother, basically. So I saw it when she was reaching out, and I saw her hugging somebody. I was like, that's that daddy sweater. I was like, the way to her daddy was through her mama. And I was like,
And
oh,
it's also the
man.
thing, well, oh, I didn't even really catch that because she was wearing the hoodie.
yeah, she was wearing a hoodie.
We didn't see the hoodie all season because I just was like, where was her daddy jacket that she kept on all the time? That's why I'm like,
It was the rings clutching it. It was the rings and stuff clutching it. Because I'm like, do she? I was like, maybe I don't remember her wearing rings. I'm like, is somebody hugging her? And then I saw it and I was like, those are feminine hands. And then I was like, oh no, she hugging her daddy. And she took that jacket off him. I think she said in the first season, she was like, it still smells like him. Like I took it.
Yeah, that was his favorite jacket. Okay, I got another thing. That somebody pointed out when she first entered into her bedroom and she picked up the plant. They said, okay, to my green thumb people, the plant had significance. They said everything in this show had a hidden message. So I did a little squill. The plant she had is a Maranta plant because this plant is known to be difficult and dramatic and more than anything dead. And they say it's also known as the prayer plant. So they said like when her picking up that plant, and like I said, if anything, the plant is easy to die or something like that. They were saying they knew right then and there with her picking up that plant, checking to see if the soil moist and all that something that was a hidden message basically. That
And now that you say that, I feel like the hidden message was that your mom continued to water the plant as like she was the plant. Like
she checking the soil.
So she was checking the soil to see like somebody been watering this bit. Like somebody's been actually taking care of it in my absence. Either it was been Gia or mom. I'm gonna say mom because mom is the person that she sees next after that. Of like, damn, that was the symbolism of like moms are gonna continue to water their children. Like that should be the way the way life should go. Of no matter where they are, what they're doing, it is still our jobs to water our little plants.
Okay, the other thing was, of course, the obstacle stopping rule from going home was the part of her that wasn't ready to go. And somebody said, I knew as soon as she was driving the minivan again, the one that she crashed when she saw the Joshua tree explode. I knew something was going on. Somebody also pointed out when somebody was it at Lori and them house, the Cowboys show. It did say it out loud. In about 20 minutes, you ought to be dead. And they said that Rue died exactly 20 minutes later from that scene to scene.
Mm-hmm.
And Rue was called to be like Moses, leading people out of slavery to the promised land. And they said, remember what's the name told her? Moses
Moses doesn't see the promised land.
And she was like, well, does he?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Doesn't he still get to go? I thought that's a good little point too.
Rue doesn't make it, yet stops an entire illegal organization. And then they got more and more. Let's see. Could we save this? She frees people, including Maddie and anyone else indebted to Alamo Brown. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they say henceforth God really did bring him and Rue together.
Who did?
They say God, Ruth said, God really did bring her and Alamo Brown together because in the end, I guess she was the Moses that freed everybody.
Yeah, they freed Island folks.
So yeah, hugging her dad, hugging her mama, hugging her daddy, going down memory lane, and then we said goodbye. So and somebody else described it as before Christ and after Christ. So while Rue was alive, and then we get after Rue was the second half of the whole series was basically what Ali getting his revenge. Now let's get into it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wait, everybody went silent. We having a moment of silence.
What? We said, mm-hmm.
I said, let's get into it. Okay, so we already said that he knocked whoever was out at the door.
Mm-hmm.
He came in his uniform with the dog. No, okay, yeah. When he was sawing off the gun, okay, I guess I even clicked right then because he had his dog chains on and stuff. So yeah, should have known that he was ready to go to war. But
Yeah, he sawed
as
off that
far to
gun.
the thing,
That was
yeah,
dead. Everything else after that
he
was.
was suited and booted, and what Alamo said, what he said, I'm prepared for that. I came here ready to go up yonder, to go to the upper room. I just need Alamo.
That's the one. That's the one we ain't saying. Go ahead.
Oh, the upper room.
No.
When Jesus, I'm singing life. I'm talking about life.
I'm going up yonder.
Yeah.
I'm singing
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'm talking about life. The upper room. Ray and Claude. Okay, no, Alamo. All right. Marshawn Lynch, baby. You lied, baby. You lied. You ain't tell me who gave her this ball to Marshawn. So, I'm letting you know. You lied to me and I told you don't lie. So go ahead and get on up there on that stripper pole. Lay on that.
That's what I was saying earlier. I can't remember who he was talking about. Oh, when he shot the dude off the horse, he was like, I sat him down.
Oh yeah.
And then I was laughing because when Ali shot him,
he flew back.
He sat him down.
Okay. Put him all the way down. Yep.
And he told him, he was like, don't get up. I'm going to shoot you. And he got up and he sat him down. Okay, cool. That thing tickled me.
Because, baby, I was on my feet. I hollered probably that whole scene because he ain't play no games. He came in calm. He sat on down, scoped out the scene. Bad BBL, some I love a man in uniform. And baby, when she turned around and I said, ain't nothing moving. They messed up your BBL, kitty.
Oh, that was a Barbie butt.
She was trying.
Barbie butt.
Them little flappers wasn't doing the flap.
I was going to
And the part that got me the most was at the end when the actress was actually talking about it. And she was like, I didn't even want to take it off. I was like, okay.
Everybody thought it was a real girl. What? Walking around with them fake booty things on. Take them off.
So after Bishop got Maddie to the club, and I know we was in the chat, but when after Maddie got to the club with Bishop, another snake, we saw the door close, and as soon as we saw the door close in between Maddie and Bishop, they panned to that snake, and I was like, let us remember the story of this snake. That's what I was like, ooh.
Bishop told Rue about the snake.
What's gonna happen? That's when I started, because y'all, when I was talking about the book, I was like, why would they bring up the book if the book don't matter? Why would you bring up the story of the snake if the snake don't matter? Why would you bring up Alamo Mama backstory if it didn't matter? So it came full circle, and we got back to that snake, and oh, he was the snake. Exciting. It was very exciting. I loved it. It was good.
My gosh.
Good.
All right.
And that vulnerability on Maddie.
Alamo and his Coco babies.
Follow him. Barefoot and pregnant. He sees all these other women as harlots, but he sees you as above that. He wants to settle down with you. What makes you so special?
You put some us.
Yeah, because she got a brain. She ain't trying to use. She got a body, but she wasn't trying to use her body.
That's what I'm saying.
He's so delusional. He's so delusional. That's his mama fault. He's so delusional. Like, why would you think that this girl would stay with you? You don't think she work? You with her for the brains? You think she not gonna use her brain to get the fuck up out of this shit? You think she gonna let you knock her up? Is that how you would want to get the broad you want to spend your life with? In this forced, you paying me and
manipulating her into it?
And you're not even being manipulated. This is a transaction. Bitch, you asked for this. You wanted me to say your homegirl, and it was going to come with a cost.
But if you want me barefoot and pregnant,
business.
I don't owe you no millions of dollars no more.
You not about to try him. You just saw him kill this man and make his killer dig up your person. You not about to try him because you weren't business smart enough. You were so busy about your
He didn't do that. That was them other people that buried
no,
Alamo
made the hitman dig up old boy.
Oh,
he made him dig him up.
Because they were going to save him. Because that was the whole thing. We gotta go save him.
Right. No, but I'm saying the point is she wasn't about to try him on no, I'm not about to give you no coochie. Nigga, this nigga is dangerous, bro. This nigga is dangerous. Not only did he just kill the Armenians, the person I told you I don't fool with. I don't fool with these.
Yeah. I don't mess with Armenians.
And so I don't know how you thought I was about to come here and do business with him. No, and then I'm gonna make his henchman do the dirty work of cleaning him up, digging him up. So you just weren't business minded enough to make sure you had the whole thing ironed out. You was just trying to save Cassie and fuck Tara.
Yeah. And that is, what do I do? Yeah. Now your way of paying him back was finna be his wife and bear him some children. 4 of them. 4 Coco babies.
Yeah, that's why I said that felt like a
American dream.
Stipulation. Because I mean,
Nah, I think she still
that's another way out, but now we're gonna be entangled in a whole nother way. Because if you think I'm gonna let my kids go.
Yeah. So now you really gonna be
narcissists. That's how narcissists keep you in their camp. But I'm like, child. That's why I said she played a dangerous game, not making sure that was an understanding of even you went based off what fucked her up is that she was thinking like these hoes in the strip club do. In that moment, she was banking off of the fact that he knew then he been hustling hoes long enough to know I got the bitch.
He said got him. Yep.
What you did was work out a plan. Hey, I want to get this, and on the back end, I'm gonna give you double that in the next year, and we're gonna be even. Period.
Nope. But you put the ball in his court.
That's why she was like, little did I know you was gonna get her back for free. You ain't work out no details, ho.
Exactly.
Playing with a deal.
He ain't gonna go in that room and then go in that room and joke to me, so you ain't gonna count the money. It could be a deck of cards. I know you ain't gonna try me, baby. I ain't gotta count nothing.
Because I also saw how you was, and then because everything means something. When he handed her that gun and then she ain't really know, y'all played a dangerous game and not. That's why I was like, it pissed me off all season that Rue. I mean, all season that Rue ain't never get no brass knuckles, no nothing, bitch. Are you serious? I hate all the damsel in distress in this fucking scene. In this
everybody was,
including Nate.
Every single person was,
including Nate. Because Nate could have got a gun. He could have ran away. Because why you still up in the house? You know them people coming back for you. But okay, that man was in your backyard, looking at you through the sliding door. Then the sliding door wasn't locked. He walked right on up in your house. Okay.
White folks be feeling safe in their home.
Nate felt too safe. He felt too safe.
I heard my
knowing that you owe these folks money.
I heard my door rattle when I went to go get up and I went and got something. You got me messed up.
Exactly.
That was crazy work.
People love being sitting ducks nowadays.
I did as somebody that is not a big fan of damsels in distress. Like, I hate that. I definitely did not like that this season. Like, every bride, every person who sit down to pee was just damsels. Like, y'all ain't have you weren't prepared to defend yourself for anything.
Yeah, it was a lot of criticism with the director of how he wrote women this season. So he got a lot of backlash. I guess some people backlash toward the director, producer, whatever, of how he wrote women in general. His point of view of women this season. So yeah,
because they was either dumb or they was conniving. They was either dumb or conniving. There was no in between.
The only one that had a little oomph in it was the girl. I feel like not even Lexi, because when it was time for her to be able to drop her nut, she never did. Like, she just never did. She was just still waiting for waiting for the opportunity, because you really could have, if you would have supported your sister for real and just rode that wave. Nobody cares about your home life. Like, you know, this is LA, ho. We don't play like, move on. If she got in, you don't know how to read the room because you're so busy trying to get your own and trying to do it on your own. And really, before your sister, you wasn't doing nothing
but being that lady's assistant. Exactly.
you
And it's just
weren't
like
doing
she had an
anything.
opportunity. She had an opportunity and she didn't take it. They gave her the opportunity to write for the show. She was too excited about killing her sister off. That was the first darn thought. You weren't even excited that your sister made it past the interview. Like, oh, yeah, I would be like, yeah. Even if I don't know, I'd have been like, yeah, I got a good eye. Y'all like her, don't you? I got a good eye for talent. I'd have put myself in a position to be a damn manager.
She was conniving and shit because them folks wouldn't even have known off rip that she was a OnlyFans. You're the one that said that in her interview. When they was talking to her again, you're the one that was like, "Oh, you mean OnlyFans?" She meant what the fuck she said. They didn't do the research. That's on them. But why you had to act like that?
Ugly for no reason. Jealous like she always was. Like, I don't know. It's like she didn't really evolve. It was like the only thing that really made Lexi a more tolerable, bearable character was Fezco. And as soon as they took Fezco away, it really wasn't no point to really Lexi.
He never gave her flowers.
Never did.
Right? Never.
Or the little note.
I know. And the crazy thing was he believed in her. And it's crazy. And then, Lexi, you really have a talent to write, which we saw in the last season. You had a talent to write. You could have wrote your sister some roles and got her in some positions. Then when she got to her next place, oh yeah, my sister wrote this part for me. You may have been able to elevate your career from there. And you didn't even do that. You didn't even use the opportunity that you had.
She was so blinded by her sibling rivalry, her wanting to separate from her sister so bad that you messed all that up.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the way they followed her butt through this scene. Jesus.
And that hard rump.
And then when she went to shake it, I was like,
that's what I told you. I'm like, girl,
I don't think that's how it worked. I don't think that's how it works.
It's crazy because what? Y'all really put this in here. Y'all had to let us know that she got that BBL. Okay. Y'all let us know how Alamo be doing these women. Okay. So this what he sent them to Mexico to get. All right, thank you, cameraman.
And then people back shots that feel like bricks.
And you know what really is crazy is that in that conversation in the conversation between Alamo, sorry, I'm jumping around. In between the conversation between Alamo and Maddie, he really was believing what he was saying. Like, he really thought.
Yeah, I felt like he was dead serious.
He really was like the same way Rue was with
who?
When Rue
if I say Rue talked to everybody, Lexi, Ali,
Lexi, no,
Jules. Okay.
Like
about having
about her dreams and like we can start a family, like Gotcha. His narcissist behind really was believing like, I mean, yeah, I know how I got you here, but can't you see that we can have these beautiful mocha babies and like, and I clearly can take care of you. I know you want money, like
you'll be set for life.
Yeah, that's basically he really was believing this dream of like, okay, you can't run no con on me because I'm the puppeteer here. You know, that's this big thing of he loved women, he wanted to be bothered with them, but he always scared that you gonna try to one up me. Like my mama be like, yeah, you gonna try to use me like my mama did. Like,
I'm gonna be the long con that you gonna eventually make a fool out of me, and I can't let that happen. So like chess, I gotta stay 3 steps ahead of you.
3 steps ahead. His mama messed him up, baby, with that move.
For the rest of life. And I don't know what creator it was, but if somebody was like, they did the translation or somebody talking or whatever, the Ukrainian dude talking or whatever, and they were like, Bring Me to Horace's son or something like that. So they were like, maybe he had dealings or he knew his mama or something like that. So maybe that's why he doesn't deal with Iranians. I don't.
Oh, Armenian.
There's some answers.
Armenians.
Armenians. My bad. I knew there were gonna be some answers that we never got. You know, you can't wrap up everything, but so I was like, okay, I could kind of see that. I could kind of see that, but I'm gonna go back and listen with my Google Translate on now.
Exactly.
I need Google. There's way too much information out here. I need to go look it up, and then I need to go verify my sources, and then I need to go back to the episode and watch it so I can make sure it happened chronologically how I think. I need to break it down.
Exactly. Okay, so so we talked about that. Now, the whole Bishop handing Alamo the empty weapon of choice.
Dun, dun, dun.
What do we really think why he did that? Well, I know my theory was already that he felt some type of way about Rue's death. I don't know. Like, what y'all feel?
He was probably watching that man get more erratic and more erratic, and he was like, "I'm putting this dog down."
Yeah, I think he, because if you remember, he tried to warn him about her multiple times of like, something about this shit isn't right. Like,
that's why I said he always had that question mark over Rue's head. Like, why are you here?
I didn't necessarily feel like he had. Yeah, I don't necessarily feel like he had an affinity for her of any kind. I just think he was just always leery of like, something. I can't put my finger on it to just be able to say, but there is something about you that just ain't right. And Alamo just wouldn't listen. Please take your shoes off and take them upstairs. Alamo just doesn't listen. You know what I'm saying? And it got them into this precarious situation of like,
you think maybe he saw it happening again? Maybe within those, because that was a month's time span before Ali went, because it was like a couple months they said where Ali went.
I think like 3 months.
So it was some time that passed. Maybe he was doing stuff in between that time that what's the name was like, oh, this is just gonna get worse and worse. And yeah, you think maybe you mute. Okay. You think something like that. If within that time span this may go get worse and worse. Not that he had like a soft spot for Rue, but I felt like maybe how Alamo handled the situation with Rue, maybe. And then now he probably was acting crazy. And of course we saw him in the room with Maddie like, what am I doing all this for? Like maybe he probably been doing that for a couple months. Like, why am I doing this business? Why am my life has always
if you gonna keep doing erratic things, like, so you telling me you killed her one of her best friends, and now you're going to that don't make sense. Not in the long run. Eventually this woman is going to turn on you, and she finally finds out that Rue didn't overdose because she's an addict. She overdosed because you drugged her. That's a different understanding. That's a different just like how you had said like, oh, nobody was mourning her the way, but I mean, unfortunately I've lost an addict before, so it's like I can't put too. It's sad that my dog gone, but it was only a matter of time. Like, it was only a matter of time. Like, you was playing with fire. It sucks. I feel more for the people you left behind but I can't. I only got itty bitty emotional space anyway, so I can't I can't give it up to the fact that you just died of an OD. But the reality is you were killed. Yeah. That's the difference. You were drugged and killed. There's no way somebody like Maddie would not have once that came out.
Yeah. Once that info. And maybe also, like you said, Bishop was kind of warning Alamo, like, yeah, something ain't right with this girl. Maybe here you go, bringing in another young girl. Yeah, I felt like he probably also thought it was gonna happen again.
Yeah, and Bishop didn't want them to do no more business with Lori. Like, just let it be done. He didn't want to kill the bird. He didn't like just let it be done. Like, okay, let's call a truce and be done. Not call a truce and then get into more business together.
Yeah.
Like, you need to be done with this white lady. Like, she don't like you. The host in the pig to your house. Like, oh, killed your folks and ain't had no remorse for it. Like, that ain't. They don't like black folks. Why we still doing this? We can just be done. Call it a truce. But he had this thing where, you know, when no bride gonna be this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
Especially not no white woman. Like, that ain't gonna happen. And
Boy,
he was just, I think it was
he
just
was
like,
his competition and just so happened to be a woman also. Oh yeah. We ain't gonna let this go easy. And so yeah.
I think it was that, like, bro was just too erratic. Like, it was you moving.
All them things, all them events happened, and so Bishop probably was like, I'm finna seize the moment. But yeah, when did he take the bullets out? Probably
I feel like
because
right
he didn't hand him the gun until he broke the glass and until he came into the hallway, correct?
Yeah, I'm watching that part now.
Because he broke through the glass. Like I said,
Look, it was me pulling the phone up. I was pulling it up.
I know y'all got it up. Y'all got it up. The kids got the TV, so I can't pull it up right now.
Are you good? I was still at the snake scene. Look.
So yeah,
look at the snake.
so of course, Bishop in the hallway. Alamo is in the room with Maddie. We already know he took all his weapons and handed his weapons to his right hand man. We see the camera zooms in to Bishop checking the holster. And then he closed it back? Or is that when off camera we can, I guess, predict that's when he took him out?
I think off camera when okay, because they pan to the gun, but that's Bishop gun. That's not Alamo gun.
Okay, that's it.
I'm looking at it right now. That's Bishop.
Probably how they kind of trick you. Also, they gonna put it in. It's really Bishop gun, but they tricking you to make you think it was Alamo's. Gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they pan over to the other security guard. Security guard looks across the hall, and it's Bishop, and he whips out his revolver as well. I think in that moment in between that moment and when he calls out Alamo to bring his bitch ass out there, at that moment,
that was so good. I'm gonna rewatch that scene because I said Euphoria is not one of those shows that you can go. I don't feel like it for me. It's not one of them shows I'll go back and binge. I can't. It's too tough. But
because
scenes,
I will.
And he does. They do pan again to actual. So that first pan is Bishop gun. The second pan is Alamo's, and he opens it up. He opens up the
holster.
The holster, not the holster. He opens up the
barrel
chamber, the bullet chamber, and sees that and sees them in there.
What's the right word?
And then he kind of looks out. And then he go up, and then he calls out Alamo, bring your bitch ass out here. That thing after that is when it dawns on him like,
this might be the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And we know that Alamo, like we was telling you, Candace, Alamo has his custom weapon. That's what he used. Mm-hmm. That was his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through. I'm looking at the part where he's using Maddie as a shield. I'm on that.
Yeah, but they don't give him his weapon until he come out the bedroom.
And then right then, when he used Maddie as a shield.
He's a cowboy. He used Maddie as a shield.
Then he got that. And you were asking what it's called. It's a chamber.
Yes, okay. I said, what's the right terminology? Y'all know what I mean. He opened up the little thing. The holster is what holds the whole entire weapon, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't deal with this stuff.
Yeah, because this is what pissed me off. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, not pissed me off because that makes it seem like I wanted Ali to die, and I didn't. But, oh, boy, who was sitting there with Snowball, Snowflake, the dog in the carrier, he had his stick tucked up under his shirt.
As a right-hand man, he had to be ready.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At that point, Alamo was no longer in charge. They were waiting for a coup because he had a chance. That one security dude, he ran out. He ain't won no parts of it. The one who ran out first, the other one, he put his gun down. Well, none of the people willing to die for Alamo. None of them.
But they had to wait for the cue. They know Alamo is the cowboy. He is maybe Cause they could have handled Ali before, Alamo even came out. But no,
why do his dirty work? Why am I finna die for you?
They waited for the signal, and Bishop told them,
So don't worry about it. Yeah.
"Don't worry about it. I got this." Cause he walked from that back room like, whatever happened, I got you. Like, of course, like the right hand man, and doggone Alamo.
And Snowball's still a little scary. He ain't the only person that was more dangerous than Bishop is Marshawn Lynch, and he did.
Marshawn, but Marshawn was laid out on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Got him.
But yeah, what's the name? He a young buck, a newbie on the crew. So yeah, we knew he wasn't
You don't
really
feed yourself in front of these grown men, child. You ain't no threat. You ain't no threat. You know. I know that made you piss yourself.
Over some hot water.
And then he pissed me off coming from behind this damn saloon door. Cause why you got random saloon doors?
He's a cowboy.
Yeah, remember he said he did.
I said decorated Western motifs, but it still pissed me off.
He said he decorated the place as his own.
He
decorated himself.
And I like to decorate, and it still pissed me off because them swinging saloon doors
we're gonna
are in between what and what?
Ooh, a hallway, just a little hallway.
Where the strippers be at?
On that little door. On that little door on open.
He say, "Kitty, does he have his gun down?" I think so. Kitty, you don't sound too sure.
You don't sound too sure. Kitty was sick of it, baby.
He came out them saloon doors when he knew it was down. He should have.
I ain't like how raggedy Bishop braids was.
Hey.
When they did a close up on him when he finally said who sent you, Root, and then they panned to Maddie and they panned to Bishop. I do not like these Mario braids.
His braids.
Like these two. They was fuzzy. I say, nah, wait, choose a struggle now.
Can I say the entire time I thought this man had an afro, I didn't notice them things until
it was the afro, but
two rat tails and two rat tails.
He had an afro.
Yeah. I thought it was one rat tail, but then the next scene it was two.
It was two of them.
So I thought there definitely was just one in the back of his head, but I'm like, oh, he got two of them. Okay.
I was confused. Listen, baby. And the way he thought he was being cinematic and theatric, baby, and had said, roll that bottle down the corner. And when it hits the end, and he just knew he was finna cheat. And that's God don't like ugly.
I see you in hell.
Yeah.
Or whatever he said to Bishop. Once he realized,
I see you in hell.
Stop doing gestures for TikTok. Take me off, because they get you for gesture.
What gesture?
I had did like this. Okay, let me stop doing gestures.
Lord have mercy.
Hey, you said what did me this time?
That little pop up.
I don't already.
You had your bosoms all that.
I probably.
TikTok said no, not here. You better get on OnlyFans with Cassie.
Girl, now my shirt just had a little cut out, child. Chill.
TikTok said, not on here. But yeah, he ain't let the bottle hit the floor. He wasn't playing fair. Yeah, like y'all said, it was the cockiness. He just thought he had it in the bag, baby. No, not today. And Ali handled his business. He said, just in case. Let me get his last one out.
The third one was it to the dome?
Because Alamo said, if I'm not
chest,
you only got 3 more left in the chamber.
The dome, all of them. He said, let me make sure I triple tap that ass.
Big
triple tap.
Well, first of all, how did he how that bottle roll straight like that?
Cause baby, that messing with me,
cinematic effect.
I'd have been like, hold on, let me pick it back up and try this again. Hold on, y'all. It would have been me at the end of the counter, like.
And especially it's not a full bottle. A full bottle would make a little bit more sense because they got weight to keep the trajectory. The nerd in me was like that wouldn't happen. It was.
Well,
but it feels like that's why they was watching it because they was like,
push that bottle right on now.
It should have did like a circular motion at some point. It should have tried
My
to turn.
gun would have been all wobbly. It wouldn't have made it to the end of the counter. I said, it wasn't the nerd in me. It was the clumsiness in me. Like, oh, she did good. Cause baby, I would have
That too.
pushed it a little too hard, and then it would have went to the side or something. It would have been on the floor. He would have.
Oopsies.
I'm like, oh my bad. Let me get another one. Hold on.
Nobody knows when to shoot.
That was a practice. That was a practice round. Let me get another bottle. But yeah, Ali had to handle business. He let him know. He said Rue name how many times in that scene? One time to Marshawn, or two, maybe 1 or 2 times to Marshawn, and then hey, Alamo, who sent you? Rue. And hopefully that's when, because I mean we don't know. Hopefully that's when the light bulb went off for Maddie also. Like, hold up, you here for Rue, which means Alamo. So yeah,
started connecting dots.
Hopefully she
finally,
because they be kind of cuckoo with Cocoa Puffs in this show. So hopefully Maddie connected the dots when she heard Rue name and realized that he was there to avenge Rue.
Yeah, Maddie was just happy she ain't have to drop no coochie.
Yeah, baby was free.
She was like, she was like, I'm gonna give it to you for free. I'm gonna give it to you for free. Help me on about him. Oh, okay.
Yeah, she busted wide open for Bishop in that car. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah, Bishop.
Just off of adrenaline alone, which I was prepared to give up a little twat some way or another. Somebody gonna have to get this up off of me.
Bishop.
My dog was about to pass that bit out like communion.
Zip his ass up in there real quick. Handle your business. He'll be all right.
Bishop dropped them bullets in that blood. What he said? What was his line? May God be with you. What was it?
He dropped the one at a time.
Y'all don't turn it off. Okay.
Oh no, yeah, it's still playing. It's still playing slowly. Hold on, because he's literally just walking out. Hold on, I got you. Hold on, let me tell you what the line is. Hold on, let me tell you. I think I got my clothes.
May God have mercy.
May God have mercy.
Hey, the BB too high.
That's what I'm saying. I already was watching it. It was on that part.
I was too. I was rewinding it. I just went a little too far.
Yeah.
Bishop, I said, oh my God, like that whole scene. I love that scene because it tripped me out. Ali yelling out Alamo name, Alamo Brown. I want Alamo Brown. Get your ass out here.
And then it sounded like an old movie.
Trench coat. I'm sorry. I need a full timeout.
Because to me, was that not Kill Bill? Was that not a Kill Bill movie? When she was like, already she, and she made her come down and that was like
yes.
Like a cinematic call out.
Okay, pause. Kill Bill, they had Kill Bill 1 and 2 showing in theaters. I wanted to go so bad, baby. I was gonna sit up there for about them 2-3 hours and watch both Kill Bill 1 and 2.
When they do that, say something.
It was not too long ago.
Oh, you gotta say something about stuff like that. I'm like that. Lord of the Rings. I'm a big nerd.
That's when I sent you that scene. Talking about some Nate should have been in that thing. Talking about the infamous Kill Bill scene. But okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Hold on. But he couldn't wiggle his big toe. Okay, goodbye. Never mind. Go ahead.
As a fashion girly, this show did not do much for me. The show itself did not do much for me for aesthetic clothing wise. It was very Kid Next Door.
Like after the wedding, no.
Yeah. The wedding scene was the only thing that ate. Yeah, the wedding scene
and them in high school. I guess they had some good outfits back then, but in adulthood,
they had some stuff that you couldn't do that. You still can't do that. You're still gonna get dress coded. This was a school. They were raising.
I'm gonna hold you.
Horse.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's here for us down in the South. They do shit a little bit different up in Cali. Like they do shit different. Like I see the way my cousins be dressing over there. I'm like, you went to school like that?
Yeah, I remember.
They don't even do that in Mandarin. You can't dress like that in Mandarin over here. They dress a little differently. I can't say like the fashion-esque part was left a lot to be desired, but this damn trench coat in the last scene.
But Maddie was for the most part, Maddie was giving us some looks because Maddie had her poolside scene.
They seem very generic to me. Like, even when she pulled up to the poolside, first of all, why do you have on this?
Because she was creating an air of
But there's that's how you know it's fake. But that's how you know if Cassie had any brain cells in her head.
She didn't. You knew she
but I said if she did, you would have recognized, oh, you faking, because nobody in their right fucking mind is wearing that. There were so many other dope pieces that you could wear to show that you are that girl that also is in fucking season. Bitch,
like
you're wearing
chiffon.
a winter coat.
Give us chiffon. But I think Maddie wanted to give off that old Hollywood glamour, and Cassie is just eager to get her foot in the door and do anything. That's why she was willing to roll over on that back and give it up with microphones and everything else, and just invading every orifice with anything possible on camera and microphone and selling it.
Yeah, I was like, outside of the wedding, because I didn't even like Cassie's wedding dress. Like, you went through all of that. This is your wedding dress. This is it.
I don't even on that dress.
I don't even care about Mary.
You got your flowers. You got your flowers, didn't you? That's all I can say.
Girl, I was expecting something spectacular as far as dresses go. Like, the girly in me was like, oh, okay, well, this should eat. Why is everybody at your wedding dressed better than you? That should never happen.
Give us the wedding from Crazy Rich Asians.
That should have never happened. Like,
that thing ate down. Whole wedding.
Like, Jules' dress ate. Like, to the point where I need it.
Yeah.
Like, I need that. That's cute. I see what your dressmaker did with that one.
And then even with whatchamacallem dress. Boom, another one. Crucifix right above the booty.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Here you go.
That was good. That was good. And I hated.
Let me get this trench coat on the scene. Go ahead.
Who always dressed like a bum since the first season. She don't give a damn what she put on. She just put on anything. And my friend be like, her outfits eat.
No, they eat garbage. They're not starving. They are malnourished. They're eating.
Thank you. It literally gives bargain bins, like she literally just puts on whatever she finds wherever she can.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna hold you. I am that girl. I will put on it whatever and hope it goes well. But goddamn, like, there, even if you were gonna wear that tux, wear that suit, I see they tried to give it like an extended shoulder, but she just looked like a box baby. Like, I'm like, Rue, you ain't even on drugs. And I'm like, why you still dressing like that?
Rue, come on.
She don't care. All she wanted was jewels on that arm. That's all she wanted.
A mess.
That's all she wanted, okay?
When she was in that damn jail, not jail, but in that interrogation room.
Oh, all these people. When she said,
I don't know what happened. But anyways, okay, here's the trench coat.
Yes.
He had that on. That's 70s.
That's nice.
That's 70s.
Is that
a bolo tie?
Yeah.
That's a bolo tie. That's nice. I got a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real nice. And he got the suspenders on, baby. He was a classic, man. Oh, and he stuck with the theme. He had on the Western, the bolo tie. Now I kind of want to see
the cowboy.
Mm-hmm. And see, he gives me original cowboy, like Cherokee cowboy, like, and Outlaw gives me fake Texas post prohibition cowboy. Like, you're a fraud.
Why somebody had the theory talking about some Bishop is really is the real Alamo that we saw in the flashback, that Alamo is just the front facade or something like that. They was trying to say, they said Bishop basically gives off more of cowboy and all this stuff versus, like you said,
that would be cool if that was the long con.
Yeah, but no. Alamo was Alamo and Bishop was Bishop.
That would definitely be cool, because that would be a hella great long con.
They're talking about something, y'all giving the producer too much credit. He ain't that good to flip it like that on us. Mm-hmm. By Lord. What's his name? Sam Levinson. They tearing you up out here. But I stuck it to the end, baby. I stuck with you to the end.
But it's always interesting when non-black writers write Black stories. Like it's always an interesting piece because if you don't do your due diligence, the real Blacks will find all these things that don't make like you could, because that would have been a hard way to end this season. If you would have came out that the long con was definitely Bishop was the actual Alamo that we learned the backstory about, nigga, our mouths would have dropped up. That shit would have gave us Twilight. Like when everybody in the theaters was like, oh,
like when they took that head, I was one of them.
Two things happened in the movies when Twilight happened, because I went to go see that in the movie. When what's blonde hair man died?
The daddy,
when he died, everybody damn near screamed.
When he jumped up in that air, hold on,
and came down and had that man head
down, he had that head tucked, baby.
Everybody was floored,
and then he was still moving, and he lit it on fire.
Whoosh. And then that second all together sound I hear in the theater was when we realized that when
it was just an illusion.
It was like
the girl said, "Well, that's gonna be your fate. Like you can change that right now. You can change it right now." So that's what that would have given that type of ending. Like if you're gonna end some shit, give us some shit that have us sitting here like,
oh, you want it to be incepted. You want it Inception.
I'm just saying, that's a hell of a way. That would have been a hell of a way.
You know we like a good twist. You know we like a twist.
Yeah, we like a good twist.
I like a twist.
Because I ain't gonna hold you. I felt incomplete slightly. Like I love that Ali went to, the homestead. I do love that for him. Yeah. But even though this was
name and escaped.
Yeah. I felt like, damn, I could have gotten one more, like, something. And now that you mentioned, like, that would have left me full. I ain't gonna hold you. Ali making it home, making it to the homestead. I know, a part of me was still worried. All right, you're the only black man out there. Get out of this crib.
I want to know why
at least Rue was half white. Like, they could still recognize the Caucasian in her. So I wasn't too excited about this black man going to this white folks' house. But outside of that, that would have given me like, okay, that was good. That was that put a bow. If we would have had one more like jaw dropping, and they wouldn't have even had to add a whole lot more to it. Just like something that would have been like, aha, got you, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That'd have been good.
And then black screen, no music.
Fade to black.
I love being taken aback because the fuck.
You hear me? Let me clutch my pearls, baby. But all in all, great. It was good. But I definitely I would be remiss if I did not add that I did feel a little like, damn, that's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But I knew it was gonna be like that when Nate died. I was like, oh, okay, I see you trying to wrap up. It almost felt like
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, wrap up everybody's story.
Yeah, and I felt like originally he might have written maybe 10 episodes, and for whatever reason we had to cut it down to 8. And I feel like once Nate died the way he did, I was like, oh, okay, I didn't expect much. I hoped for it. I did, but I would have liked that little sprinkle of like, oh yeah, that's.
But and that's another thing we didn't talk about. No one knowing that Nate is gone.
It's gone.
When Lexi said,
everybody think he just ran off.
Yeah, Lexi said, "Do you think he will come back?" I hope so. I don't know, Cassie. She hurt my nerves. I don't know that whole ditsit. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, Lexi.
But my thing is with Lexi, it's like you never talk to your sister. You never talk to your sister. And the one time you want to try to open up to her, you want to talk to her about the one thing that you could really tell that she hurting about. She's trying to put on a brave face. Just, no Lexi for me.
No, she was like, you going to sell this house? No, I'm going to keep it. I owe more than that. So Lexi probably just was trying to like really figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what's going on, Cassie? You was in my apartment building. Now you done moved back here. Where is Nate? Like, she probably was genuinely thinking, like, where the heck Nate at?
To me, I don't trust Lexi. Anything Lexi do, Lexi is just trying to get information and be judgmental.
Yeah, and they'll go into her story.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how I feel about Lexi. Bump her.
But no, but I also saw it as a sister moment. Like genuinely, I'm curious.
But I mean,
where is Nate?
But you can't never trust her.
Yeah.
You know, you can't never trust her. Why?
Yeah, because you choose that moment to be my sister.
You shown time and time again.
They was already having that heart to heart, and Cassie was trying to basically recruit her to be a storyteller for the girls at the house. So I mean, they was already having that conversation. So I guess she just felt like this is the time. So you trying to bring all these women up in here and make this a content house? You think Nate gonna come back? Cause whatever. But that's also another thing that I guess Maddie and Cassie really, I guess you could say, bonded over because they have to keep this secret. That they're the only two that know that Nate is dead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing, of course, that's probably also, like I said, trauma bond them because now y'all really got to live out the rest of y'all life keeping this secret. Because, yeah, my whole thing was, oh, girl, you finna get Nate insurance money. I know his mama had a good policy on
Girl, knew it.
And pay off, yeah, but
I knew
to find out that,
but that's too much because you got to remember. You got to remember, people already know he down bad. You know, like people in them folks it was gonna open up too much to try to do death, to try to do it for him to die, and then
they would think it was a scam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they gonna think it's some bullshit, and now you got these folks all in your house. Now you gonna have the police on you. No, it's just better to say he done skedaddled. No, just get on.
But it's also she's still gonna like Lexi was already looking sus at her. I think it's still gonna be. I guess your story is he gone, and you got Maddie to also back up your story. Yeah, he disappeared. We came and he been gone and da da da. So I guess you got somebody to also back up your story. But I feel like it's still gonna look crazy. You finna make this a content house? A whole bunch of OnlyFans models? Oh, why do you look like that?
Because maybe to me, maybe that would be the
Okay, girl.
Because to me, then maybe that would be the reason that maybe your husband left because of that.
Oh, okay.
He was doing the OnlyFans. You see what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure they got their story together. So yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, she got Maddie to back up her story regardless of what it is. So yeah, y'all gonna live out y'all days knowing that this man is really gone, and y'all got to keep this secret. So yeah, that was another thing I was like, we didn't talk about. Yeah, no one knows that Nate is gone to glory.
This child done disappeared again.
You ain't in the camera either.
I know. Dude, what else we got to talk about?
I know. Somebody knocked on my door.
Oh, okay. So is that the whole series?
Yeah, I think we done cover every little piece.
That's it.
But that's why I said, well, damn, no. Because, Lord, it was packed full of a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, the child disappeared, and I had to go find her and then put her away because I ain't got time.
Oh, Lord.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So, but, I guess in a way of story arcs, some people had good story arcs. Some people we didn't get any resolution for. I'm just gonna assume what I want to assume about what's her name, about Jules. And in my mind, she's going to
stay on up there in your prison.
She's gonna die of heartbreak.
Yeah,
I feel like she gonna get too sickly where he don't want to hit no more, and then everything gonna go to shambles.
You could see her entire rib cage in that in that last scene. That last time they showed her, like she looked unhealthy. Like she didn't look well. Like, okay, I understand some people are just small. I was one of them people, but she looked unhealthy. Like she looked unhealthy. Like nothing you could do for her was gonna bring her back.
And what Bishop took that white woman with him too?
Well, Kitty gonna get to work with Cassie. Remember, she already selected her, so I just assumed that Kitty was like, "Let me gather my stuff too. You giving her a ride home? I want to ride too." Kitty put down her little butt right on out the door. So my only theory was, okay, she finna go get to work with Cassie at the content house.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I just peeped that. I was like, why is she walking?
Kitty was like, Kitty said, "I'm free too. Hey, I want that ride too. Up out of here. Come on, Bishop. Get me out of here too, baby."
I gotta go. Oh.
What? What do you mean? What do you keep saying hey for? Hi, I keep. Oh Lord, y'all hear these trains?
I hear.
Yeah.
I thought hold up. Yeah.
I was giggling.
Don't be giggling at them. It's a mess. Okay, they're gonna mute my microphone, but yes, okay. So overall, yeah, we already shared our feelings about how we felt of the overall season, and that is it. Euphoria, and you said, Candace, you said that's gonna be something you gonna rewatch.
Hell yeah.
The whole series.
So the other day, what I did was I started at Maddie's messy ass birthday party.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna go back and watch some stuff, it's gonna be the key scenes. I'm
gonna go back and watch the whole thing. I'm gonna go back and watch the whole thing because somebody was talking about how the entire time it's all the whole show is narrated basically in past tense. So I was like, I want to go back and listen to her narrate her entire story from the grave, knowing what I know now. And then somebody was also saying, they were like, we should have known she was dead the whole time. And then I'm kind of mad at myself because I didn't catch on. And we should have known she was dead the whole time because she really did give us some in-depth stuff into other people's backstories. How do you know that Nate found them tapes in his daddy room and all this random stuff about people? Like, some people, I understand they were your friends and they would have told you their business. But other people, like some certain stuff, like, how would you know that? Unless you were an angel looking down on everyone and just observing their lives, which is now crazy to me. And I want to go listen to it with this new.
Now that we know her demise at the end,
omniscient or omnipresent or whatever narrator.
That was pointed out that she has narrated all the episodes in past tense. So that, I mean, I guess, of course, the light bulb goes off now. But now we know that, yes. But yeah, it was already pointed out, like, yeah, she been talking in past tense when she does the voiceover. And then somebody also pointed out, we should have known something. Everybody, you should have known this. Okay, yeah, whatever. But there's something we should have known something when this episode did not have her voiceover or something like that.
They were like everything was happening basically like in real time. Like that was,
and it wasn't Rue, and Rue wasn't narrating or doing a voiceover until the end when we hear Rue voice saying, what was her last line?
God bless us all, or God bless us all. Everyone. No, I'm just saying that's the.
This ain't Tiny Tim, Tiny whatever. God bless us. Everyone.
The Christmas story.
But yeah, her final line. So I'm like, okay, she didn't do no voiceover, but I guess we hear her voice at the end. God bless everyone. But yeah,
the perfect American dream. Everybody on their little homestead with the flag flapping in the wind. Not on my homestead.
Not on my
Pan-African flag all fucking day. Yeah, we ain't. Yeah,
I told you, it bothered me a lot of bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, man, why you can't go find your own homestead? This man.
We had to see the farm again, though.
I get it, but I wanted him to stop by just to tell them that this happened.
Okay. They ended like he was gonna stay there.
But it ended it like he was gonna fulfill what Rue was gonna do. No, Rue was half white, so maybe that was part of her that was
start a new life.
Because ultimately her daddy was white, and there's a father figure here that's white. So like, okay, I get that, but all your people black. You need to move around. You need to have dinner.
Go find something safe to do.
Rue ain't had not one black friend. That was the problem. She ran
No, but her realest friend, Maddie, was a person of color.
I agree. She definitely ain't had no black friends. That did bother me. That didn't bother me the whole thing. Like, damn, you and your sister the only colors
I was
available.
about to say, I don't recall seeing any others in the school. Let's go there.
That's your mama
other than the token black guy, which was McKay.
Yeah,
I know. That's why I said the token black guy. It's always a token. It's always
they was gonna have to have one black boy at least, but that was her mama fault. Like, why your black ass ain't made sure that your child was in a well diverse space? The worst thing we could do is have your child be the only. Ruth and Bridges did exactly what so our children ain't have to. Don't do that to your kids. Don't do that. In a program, but a school that they go to every day, 180 days.
Yeah.
Don't do that. You don't know how much shit your children taking that they don't get to come home and talk to you about. Just because they colored and other children ain't.
It was a video about that online the other day, and this boy was recording this guy, like he was in class, and he was like, you need to go back to Africa and all this other kind of stuff. And like the boy was like, you could hear the black boy like, oh, okay, like stop. He sounded like he was surrounded and couldn't defend himself.
No. Mm-hmm. And I saw this video where it was this what family, they was out paddleboarding. Y'all seen
on
that?
The boat.
They was like a little paddleboard, and it was like they had 3 paddleboards, husband, wife, the kids was in the middle. And they got a little GoPro thing that's like a 360 type situation. And they hear this black boy arguing with his quote unquote friends that are white, and they're like, they're making monkey noises like, well, you can swim. He was like, this isn't.
Come on, you can swim. You got a life jacket on. Oh yeah, I ain't like that.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I also be seeing the videos of like this man that anytime he see like a black person that's with a whole bunch of others, like, no, you okay? I'm just making sure these
you talking about. Wait, I'm
trying
to see something. I'm trying to see something.
Oh, that's what it said. Yeah, y'all trying to see something. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm that person, especially if it's children. If there's kids and they're the only, I'm like, you okay? You feel safe with these people? And if you ever don't, you need to walk away and call your parents to come and pick you up. Don't second guess it. Don't think twice about it, because they will not investigate your shit like everybody else. So please. And I be telling them, if it makes the white people around you feel uncomfortable, stay the fuck away from them as well. Because if you don't have the wherewithal to understand why I would be asking this black child this, that you shouldn't be in the mix of these folks.
You live in a bubble and you don't care to see outside of it. And I had to explain that to somebody the other day, because what we're not about to do is feign ignorance. We're not going to feign ignorance. There's way too much knowledge out here for people to sit here and pretend to be dumb. I'm just going to treat you like you're stupid since you want to act stupid.
Yeah. I be on that. I don't care. I don't care how nobody feel about it.
Yeah, and I'll knock all this shit over. And it's been proven. And I had to do, and literally I had to do, and it sounds bad, I had to do that this weekend. Somebody tried to speak up for me, and I was like, I don't think this is, this isn't, my food isn't prepared properly. They're like, there's nothing wrong with it. You're not eating it.
That part.
I don't need you to speak for me. I know how to speak for myself. I'm very articulate.
I can't stand it. Like, I will go the extra mile. I don't care if it's in my way or out of my way. I'm gone. You feel safe? You all right? Everything okay at home? Your mama know you out here with these folks? And I felt so bad. And the thing that pissed me off about that video, I hope I can find it so I can send it to you, Candy. The thing that pisses me off is that you hear at the end, basically the couple ends up letting him hold on to the back of their paddleboard. And he was like, I can't swim. And the life jacket they gave me is really for a smaller kid. So it's not keeping me afloat. And I can't swim. And they basically left him on one side of the lake. And so they brought him back to the other side. And the dad is like, his kids, they was like, those friends are assholes, but they're also racist. And the wife was like, really? What the fuck you mean, really? You just heard everything that happened in real time. Did you not hear the ahs? Did you not hear what these people were saying to them? Do you not see that there's only one colored child over here and these rest of these children left him over here and he done told you he can't swim? First of all, where your mom at? Because why the hell would you go out here in this water with these Caucasian, with any of the fuck body? I don't give a fuck who it is, but in particular, Caucasian children that you can't swim. You must be a foster kid because I'm trying to figure out how the fuck this happen. My kid don't get to go up the street with folks, let alone
in the water.
That could have turned out terribly. That child, he even says before he gets picked up, I'm gonna die out here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Like I'm not going back across. I don't know what bugs in this water. Like I'm gonna
just
die.
Standing over there on the other side, like, hey, y'all keep yelling at me over here, but I'm not moving, baby.
He tell the family, he was like, yeah, I'm just gonna die over here because what the fuck else am I supposed to do? I can't swim and I can't do all these other things. I'm like, how you got yourself in that situation? Like, why did you even come to this space? You ain't got no Uber? Where y'all at?
Oh,
we should take your ass back home.
I always got Uber money. I've Ubered from St. Augustine. I've Ubered from Orlando. I will Uber my ass off to get where I need to get safely. I don't give a damn.
But those are the type of things that I be leaving, that I shows the right, because Zig don't have social media. But I show her those things to tell her, like, if you ever in a situation like this, even if, hey, maybe I don't even know you there, you need to call home. Yeah. Let me come get you. Let me come get you. Just in case in your little mind you feel like my mama's gonna be mad.
I ain't never gonna be too mad.
I ain't never get your ass to get you, girl. I am never.
Regardless, I don't care what time it is. Hey, I will get out my bed.
I do not care.
I don't care.
You feel like you are in an unsafe environment, you need to call. And if it ain't gonna be me, you need to call this person, or this person. But you do not sit your ass in no crazy shit like that.
Exactly.
Yep. Like I be having bringing down the house because I be the one hanging them over the balcony. Say you sorry, bitch.
Period. And if you scared, you think your mama gonna cut up, I am. But you need to still be allowed to be scared. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Disinvited from school several times.
I'm not even gonna lie to you to say I'm gonna act right. No. I'm gonna act a plum fool, the same fool you know me to be. But you need to be here so you can be scared.
Yes. Whisper my name like fucking Voldemort in Harry Potter. Don't make me tell Candace Martin I'm coming, because I'm coming. I'm coming, and I don't give a damn. And
that's
if I'm
the
coming,
kind of shit when I see it on socials, I have to go show my kid. Because look, I need you to understand. You ever find yourself in this type of situation? You're like, yes, I'm going to point out the difference in color, but you could be in this situation with your own.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't trust nobody. Ain't nobody your friend. And I had to tell my baby one time, oh, well, she's my friend. When no, if the friendship is conditional, that is not your friend. Do not tell me another time that this little girl was mean to you, but you got me chaperoning a group and you want the child in the group. Fuck no.
Facts. I'm like that. Cause
you're not finna play on my baby face and then come smile in my face. Hell no. No, I don't care.
I'm saying it in front of the children because you need to know, bitch, I see you.
What? I tell kids and all. Okay, your child don't put their hands on my child. Okay, the next time your child puts their hands on my child, I'm gonna whoop your ass in front of your child, and then I'm gonna hit your motherfucking child too.
It was a little boy, old school. Calling people, fucking with her, and he was little too. Like Zig always been the smallest in her class, like period. But he was small too. But he was older than Zig, and Zig was skipped up a grade. And I just kept hearing like he just kept fucking with my kid. So I ain't gonna hold you. I came a little early, and I sat in the parking lot, and I waited. I let that hoe drop that baby off. I met her at the stop sign. I said, let me talk to you for a second. Let me tell you something. And I already went in here and told these folks about your kid, a week ago. And in a week's time, your kid still keep fucking with mine. So I want you to know, every day you come drop him off, I'm going to stop you right here. And I'm going to wax that ass. Every time. I'm going to let you get off of this campus, and I'm going to do it to you. I ain't never had no problems with the little boy after that. Because I need you to understand that this problem will not just be at school. I'm bringing this shit to the hizzy house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I did follow her home 2 days later. I did do that. But other than that,
I mean, honestly,
only because I needed her to know I wasn't bullshitting.
You needed to know where she would be. I just feel like in my spirit, sometimes we just need to know things. And
you could have started letting your kid ride the bus and I'd have never found you. So 2 days later, I followed your behind, and when you went in, and right before you went in the house, I blew the horn. Beep beep. Hey girl. Hey. Bitch, I will pull up on you everywhere. And I already knew you worked from home. Bitch, you'll be here all day. You'll be here all day.
I have to tell you, as a person who premeditates, we have to stop premeditating things.
I just felt like because that's some shit that I feel like people. I mean, that's good problem solving. I done found out who you are. Okay, well then you can't catch me up here no more if my kid catch the bus.
Listen, and I love to analyze.
I'll still catch you. I'll still catch you, bitch, at the Publix, at the Target, wherever the fuck you
want. It's not even that, but Jacksonville is so small. You're eventually, unless I put your name in my Bible and close it up in there, I'm going to see you somewhere. I'm going to see you somewhere in Jacksonville. Jacksonville is a very small place. So unless I've asked the Lord for me not to see you for your own safety, I'm going to see you eventually somewhere. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, turn.
I know where all of my I don't like the word enemies, but all of the people that have done things to me that I dislike, that I chose to put on the back burner, I know where all of them are.
I got one I made sure I distance myself because I'm a little irrational about that whole I beat her ass in front of my kid on some shit that I ain't with it. So I make sure I don't know nothing about her. I don't care where she at, and I just ask the Lord. Shit, I used to be like that by I won't say his name on here, but so I already know who the fuck it is. And when I say it has been times that me and this person was in the same place at the same time. I'm talking about same background in my video that's in bruh video. And I don't know till I don't know till later. I was like, ain't no way. I said, God got his hand on you, bitch, because I want you. I want you bad. I need that.
What was the old what movie was it? I want you now.
Rat now. Okay, I'm talking about I would 300 Sparta kick that fucking. I'm talking about want it. It was bad.
I'm finna wrap y'all up.
Hey.
I'm finna wrap y'all up.
Don't do that. You brought us together to have these conversations.
I gotta get off, okay? Yeah, that's 2 hours and 47 minutes.
You do this every time like it's a surprise. At least this time we were talking about one show. At least we were locked in talking about one show. Good, but we didn't even talk about.
Now El Draco finna name drop and let them know that it's on site. See?
Don't do that.
I checked myself because I was about to. I was like, I ain't going
to. Don't do that.
Got to let people know that it's on site now. But yes. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for watching us. And until next time. Okay, yeah. We gotta think of what's our next show because
both our things gone.
House of the Dragons, the 21st. But if I am.
It's gonna be me and you because El Draco ain't with nothing Game of Thrones and House of Dragon.
I tried it. It's just
if I am in Florida,
I did start the Gilded Age thing I was talking about.
When is that starting? You started it?
Yeah, I mean, literally just started. I just finished episode 1.
I'm about to say, look at how you looking.
Listen, I was about to get excited because I know it's going to be a part that is just going to tickle your fancy. And
what tripped me out is I think I had already started watching it because this first episode is it's familiar. I was like, so I don't know if it's one of those, you know how you wake up in the middle of the night and Jai just be playing. And then I think I might have started watching it. So I was like, okay, I think I have seen this. I don't know exactly what it's about, but this first episode has many triggers. It's like, somewhere I've seen that. So I am going to watch that. Is that like that's not something that's airing now, so it's already over?
I think there's 3 seasons of it. We're just waiting for a new season.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna catch up with that, and maybe we can talk about that. But y'all are more than welcome to talk about the dragonflies and stuff.
The dragonflies and stuff. Ma'am, can you get the titles correct? You can't come on here being all disrespectful. Just like I came on here with my tears. Just like I came on here with my Euphoria tears.
I definitely thought about the glitter tears.
That I will regret tomorrow. I'm gonna post it on my story tonight, and I'm gonna let y'all see what I look like tomorrow. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be smeared. I'm gonna look like a
just know that shit better not get in your eyes. You ever had glitter get in your eyes?
First of all, let's talk about how before we even got on here, I was trying to save my life. I had a Q-tip. I had to pull my whole cheek down like this and get my waterline. You see the glitter on my waterline?
Lord have mercy.
I was like, I'm finna be blind. I was like, no, Jesus. How do I get it off my face? And then I heard
is it shadow? Is it eyeshadow?
Girl, yes. It is a beautiful eyeshadow. Hold on. It's a beautiful eyeshadow palette.
They're not sponsoring you, friend. Don't put that on him.
I know. Listen, I'm not telling y'all the name. I just like the colors and stuff. And when I put them on, I talk to myself.
Unless it's the black brand. If it's the black brand, we can hide them up.
I don't even, girl, the stuff is gone. I can't even tell. But
I like
the color is called Winter, and I like it because it's all glitter. It's a whole glitter
that's super
color.
pigmented. That's crazy.
But my favorite colors on this one are called Anonymous.
Too. Yeah.
I mean, we can tell which one's your favorite.
Don't do that. Anonymous,
Price,
right?
Price, and Youth.
I like that one between
on the top of my eyelids.
I like that one in between Anonymous and Youth. That's a nice color. Yeah.
Listen, this is to highlight the middle of the eye, so it's a little shiny when I open it. Like you see how this part of my eye is greasy right here. I ain't got no nail on because I popped it off trying to scratch my hair. I was trying to remove my nails before we got on here, y'all, so I could put a new set on because I was making a new set. I was making a purple set, but I had
pretty.
But I put it right here to make that little thing right there pop.
Oh, dang, that's super pigmented, bro.
Right? I like that stuff, girl. I think this came
in
from
the group chat. You need to send me the barcode or something so I can find out what that is. That's good pigment.
I think that came off Marshall. See, look at that. Do boom. And it matched the outfit. Look at it.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good piece. That's a good little palette there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Tori, cut in the side guy down.
All right. We wrapping it up. Thank y'all. We'll stay tuned for more. I guess we'll let y'all know what the next show is. But we out of this thing. Euphoria. Peace. Bye, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Well, I don't know how to hang up.